Storm King's Thunder. It's almost time for something very bad to happen to someone. Whether you or whether a certain someone, who knows?
Usually our enemies, darling. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Sometimes both.
Sometimes both, yes.
Sometimes both. You probably want to recap before we go straight into it, I suppose.
Oh, yes. I mean, as much as I would love to do a cold open without any of the music, just boom, straight in there. This isn't an anime that I can pull a visual trick like that with.
Yeah.
So let's start with our usual recap, please.
Basically, we fucked up some hill giants.
Yes.
That's essentially it. We started in oh no, robot!
Yeah, it's been happening all evening.
Oh gosh. We flew down there.
You're back?
Am I a robot again?
You were
back.
yes.
You were, darling.
I do apologise. We started the Cloud Giant Castle, flew down to the Hill Giant place, and things happened to people. We got
You happened to people.
We got the second biggest hill giant to fight the biggest hill giant. The second biggest hill giant killed the biggest hill giant, and then Tal killed the second biggest hill giant, and then everyone tried to run away, but basically failed. We decided we were going to go and fight old scaly features. I don't know how much of that came across through the robot voice, but
I think we just about got the gist of it.
Yeah, most of it.
Yes.
But it wasn't. There was a lot of combat, which always necessitates it taking longer.
Things. Used some new spells. Bal got a home run on a hit that was lovely. Tal rolled out the new animate object spell. We went to Golden Fields briefly. Met a talking tree, I believe. And we reunited that lovely hill giant lady with her hill giant bow.
Yes. We did.
Okay, so with that, everyone gets an inspiration point for this session.
Yay.
That's worrying.
You know how you're walking down a corridor and then, oh sweet, ammo. Oh sweet, health packs. A save point.
Oh, this is a trap. See what this is.
Where's all the background music gone? There it is.
Let's play.
That's an awful lot of bass.
Back here that I've not been down yet. I need to go down there first, just to make sure there's no other pickups down there.
Yeah.
I think we might be about to die. Can you hear a choir? I think we're definitely about to die.
Ha 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 ha. Beamrith.
No.
Okay, so you guys took a little bit of downtime. You all did something different during the week. You sent out messages to various allies, trying to get various people to provide some assistance,
and some not allies.
And some not allies. Yes, you have ended up setting the meeting point of Ascor, where you took down the two adult blue dragons before. Now, the Harpers you reached out to, their best dragon slayers are already on the case.
It's us, isn't it?
Yes, it's you guys.
Yeah.
So, most of what they've been useful for is...
men.
Most of what they've been useful for is actually making sure that all of your other allies get to a score on time. They're useful for information networks as well, so they've also been ferrying you guys around, getting you where you needed to go for the various bits that you needed to do. Okay, so the Harpers, can't contribute to the battle that much, but have been able to get everyone there and supported you in the lead up to it. Yes. Yeah. So you arrive in a score. The Storm Giants are already there and have already made a sort of a field camp inside one of those big barges. It's a bit cramped with 5 Storm Giants in there. Was I saying hill giants? Storm giants.
Storm giants.
Hecaton
Right.
and his 4
Retinue.
storm giants are all just camping in the barge.
Who are the storm giants? Is that like Sarissa? Not Sarissa.
No, they are.
Goofball.
No, none of them. They've got names. They've got names that you haven't heard before.
Okay, so it's not.
Oh,
No one we recognise.
so the daughter and co are staying at home then.
Well, I mean, someone's got to look after the whole thing in the meantime,
In case somebody dies.
in case somebody dies. Yes.
Yeah, what if he dies horribly?
Vengeance.
Well, I mean, as long as someone survives, we can bring him back.
Technically correct.
Ah, the best kind of correct. Okay, so you've got Hecaton and his 4 storm giants, his royal guard, there. Not long after you guys arrive, Algernon gets a sending
Oh, lovely.
from Zephyros.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh yes, hello Algernon, Zephyros here. I have made my way to a score, but I don't see anybody. Am I
can
early?
you? I was like, can you see 2 big stone ships on the ground? That's what you're aiming for. Kind regards.
Oh, marvelous! I'll be right down. And then the cloud stairs descend, and he hops down and joins you.
Oh, yes.
He looks around, then goes, "Would we be more comfortable in my castle? It's a little bit roomier."
Oh,
And then
you're
Hecaton
host.
goes, "No. We'll just move out into the open when it's time to actually have the conflab. We were just using this barge for some shade. If you wouldn't mind parking your castle somewhere at Castle Nice Big Shadow, then that would be grand." "Okay, sure thing. Back in a tick." Zephyros goes back up and moves his castle to provide a nice shady patch for everyone to stand in.
I'm, darling, no offense, but he never seemed all that there in the brains department. Are you sure he's going to be? I mean, I'm not usually the one to care. I mean, he's quite a large, body to put in between me and a breather weapon, but he doesn't seem like he's going to survive this.
But what he does have is a flying castle, a lot of rocks, and gravity.
Fair enough. I took a hide in the castle then.
I mean, I believe we've done quite a lot of devastation with a airship and a giant rock, so...
Yeah.
True.
All his rocks are giant rocks.
Oh, speaking of rocks, there are 5 very large birds perched on the cliff.
Outstanding.
Oh, there are birds? Oh, like rock, like ROC.
Yes, ROC.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
that's how the Storm Giants got to a score.
You know, I've always kind of fancied one of them. Do you have an egg? I mean, as a hero of the giant nation, I feel I should.
We'll
have
speak after this.
Good. We will. At length.
Okay, so
Yes.
the next ally that you mentioned speaking to was the Blackstaff. I believe Algernon sent a quick message.
Yes. Yeah.
And the response you got back was that the Blackstaff cannot leave Waterdeep.
Reasonable.
However, she thinks she might be able to provide some assistance. And just as you're recounting to everyone this message, a portal appears, or rather, a gate appears, and then out steps 3 figures. There is an elf with a bow, and he looks around cautiously, and then he nods at the other 2. There is a dwarf with an axe, and there is a human male with dark hair. The 3 of them look around and then march up to you guys. "Afternoon.
Hello.
We're here
Hello,
representing the Grey Hands.
Oh, marvellous.
Good.
Then
To
they
be fair.
then they just stand off to the side. Men of few
JR,
words.
yeah, didn't J.R. Tolkien write a book about you three?
Ah, I see you saw through my quick NPC generation technique.
Oh, dear.
Okay, next one was Thamir. I believe Sam, you were hanging around with him. Did you bring him with you for this, or did you leave him tinkering in Gauntlgrim?
I would have let him tinkering based on what we talked about. I did ask to borrow the big metal dragon, but alas, I could not.
Is that because we were unsure as to whose side it would fight on?
Yes.
Because it's tied to Yata. It's powered by the ley line nexus that's there, so it can't really leave Yata.
Also, there might be like an evil me roaming around the world.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
Is
it? Problem for another day.
We have a lot of those.
Yeah,
I have a
exactly.
list,
What's
by the
one
way.
more?
Yes, I'm very worried that all these problems for another day are going to appear today. Right when it would be most inconvenient for them to do so.
Yes.
Okay,
but-
marching out from the big doorway in the set into the cliff, there are 7 short, stout figures.
No way.
They have 2 of them have bows, and they have a quiver full of shovels.
Excellent. Very excellent.
3 of them sorry, 2 of them are 4 of them are wearing the same uniform. So the 2 bowmen and 2 other ones are all wearing the same uniform. They appear to be the Dusk Guards. And actually, it looks like all of them, because the 5th figure is a Dusk Guard as well, except for the fact that rather than the uniform, he is wearing sheets of metal with spikes on them. He's wearing, it looks kind of like plate armor, just with nails poking out everywhere.
Yes, I spent the week funding an R&D department, and this is some of the fruits of our labour.
R&D, is that what? Rage and Death?
Hey.
I always wondered what that stood for.
Meh.
And then there are the last 2. So you've got the 2 archer guards, the 2 axe guards, and the battle rager guard. And then you've got the last 2. They do not appear to be guards. One of them is holding a paintbrush. He also has an axe strapped to his back, though, so that's probably fine. And the other one is wearing a bandolier that's just full of chisels. It's the village's foremost artist and foremost sculptor.
Perfect.
Good. That's fine.
Yes. I thought it only appropriate to bring our cultural elite to such a fine gathering.
Is he going to sculpt the battle mid-fight? I mean, I'd be impressed.
I sincerely hope so.
It depends if the muses take him.
I think something will. It'll have teeth.
Oh, you're spiky, aren't you? You hear a female voice that came from nowhere behind Algernon.
Is
You
it
turn around
familiar?
and it's Algernon's sister.
Ah. Lovely. to see
Hello.
you. Especially when you're not trying to kill us.
Yes, sorry about that.
Oh, no,
But I'm
trying
fine
to
now.
kill you
I've
too.
got a therapy owl.
Oh, good. Oh, yes, I know the one.
Oh, hello, Julian.
Julian goes, ooh, flaps over to you, nuzzles you, and then flaps back to Rose.
Yeah, that's
Because Rose starts going, urge to kill rising.
excellent.
Home's up there, as is my airship.
Brilliant.
You mentioned some presents, I believe.
Yes. Yeah.
The Harpers told you that would be along at some point today.
Sure. Yeah, wherever they are, they're being delivered.
Yeah. Okay, Felgalos unfortunately sent you a message back saying that he hadn't quite finished recovering yet.
Yeah, I mean, he did get tortured for quite a long time, and we did sort of take a week off before we rescued him, so it's probably fair.
Yeah. Those dwarven nobles that you messaged as well, they can't help because they're busy dealing with an upsurge of fire giant activity in the area.
Yeah, I mean, as I said when I messaged him, I think it was more of a warning of like, if this all goes to absolute pot, then like the fire giant stuff might get worse than it already is, and it's already quite bad.
Yep. The next on the list was Mordin. I believe Bal went to go and try and find him.
Yep. No sign of him. But I sent him a message. I've not really, as I mentioned, I haven't asked him directly for help. Just alerted him to what's going on.
Mordin, the cleric guy.
So I looked for Mordin, couldn't find him.
Right.
So I sent a message. Well, I prayed to, which is effectively the same, to Moradin, alerting him to what's going on. Didn't ask him directly for help because I've already asked quite a lot of him. But if he may or may not give it, or he may.
I mean, technically, he's already helped 8 times in this fight. That's about to happen.
Because of the dwarves that we have joining us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's why I've not. Because this is kind of. I've already got the help.
Yeah.
Indirectly from him. Yeah.
Okay, so there was also that giant couple that you reunited last session. That Algernon messaged, I believe. The only response he got back was, "Who you?"
That's about right.
Pony! Nom 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 nom. Also, they're currently lost, don't know where they are, and don't really care to help.
Yeah, that's fair.
The next in the message was that demon that Tal knows the name of.
I imagine it's less than happy to help us, but it might have to.
Well, I mean, unless one of you actually has the ability to summon it, then it might be staying out of this fight.
Never learned the spell.
What's that, sorry?
Never learned the spell.
Yeah.
I do not have that spell. Even if I could summon a demon, I don't think I could be specific.
If you knew its name, then maybe, but that would be a house rule type thing. And that would probably have to be a ritual. Anyways, the next on the list was and the final thing on the list as well, was the Emerald Enclave. Which, actually, there are 2 members that you know of the Emerald Enclave. One was that guy that you rescued last session. The other was the guy who gave 3 of you noble titles.
Oh. You actually was honourable, Dave.
Yeah. So, which one of them was it you reached out to?
I don't know. I think we sent a generic. Well, from what I don't know if anyone else said anything different from my part. I just sort of sent a generic request for help, but
yeah, but to whom?
For me, I don't think I ever realised that the King of the Far Frost or whatever it was a member. So it would have been the guy who we just rescued. Capitalise on goodwill and all that.
Okay, well, he does manage to get you 3. We'll say 3 members of the Emerald Enclave have turned up and have already been out scouting the area.
Sweet.
They'll be back at some point to then report about what they found. The 4 of you have also found some things between you, and you've also gotten some upgrades between you as well.
Yes. I do have some things that might help other people if they have attunement slots free. Anyone have attunement slots free?
I mean, I can leave stuff depends what it is, I guess.
Well,
if I...
For combat, I have the Shard of the East rune, the Gavel of the Ven rune, and the Opal of the Ild rune.
Also, the Claw of the Worm rune has been given to you by Hecaton.
Yes.
Oh, has it now?
Yes.
That's when I may have been looking through the runes and saw that one and was like, what the hell is that thing?
I did message in Discord that he was giving that
Yeah.
to you.
Oh, okay. Well,
But then I got lost in all the Avernus plotting.
yes. Claw of the Worm rune.
Resistance on breath weapon damage.
And you can make a dragon vulnerable to all damage.
Yes. I mean, certainly the resistance would be good if I was trying to keep concentration on spells, but I don't know if it's going to make the difference.
Bao's already resistant to all damage, so that's...
Yes. It would be handy, but not vital for me.
I'm currently using all my attunement slots unless I untune from the Contra teleportation. It depends if we want
I would get into that.
if we want an emergency way out.
If
Or if
we
this
are
is
at
a
a point,
do or die.
I think if we are at a point that you need to use that to get out, we'll probably be so separated that it'll be your self-serving to get yourself out. Not that I'm against that kind of thought process.
Not a
I
bad.
have my own way out as well.
Yeah.
However, well, so the Gavel of the Ven rune makes all attack rolls against you have disadvantage at the start of your first turn, before the start of your first turn. So if you go last in the initiative order, everything has disadvantage against you.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a back and forth. You can also make it so that as an action, use the Gavel to strike a point on a hard surface, and the first time in the next minute that a creature within 60 feet of that point deals damage to another, the attacker takes psychic damage, equal to half the damage done. So you could do a lot of damage to something if you're very clever about it.
It's also something that could potentially be used against Tal very effectively.
Yes. It's like,
And
don't...
it would be because psychic gets through.
Yeah.
I think.
Well,
Anyway.
Yeah, I meant outside of this comment, just in general day-to-day life. It's just
Yeah.
basically, Tal's about. Bonk!
Yeah. That's when I poke you with the dagger, then stab you with a rapier. Poke, 1 damage. Bonk, 40 damage.
Styling it out.
The Shard of the Eastern allows you to, as an action, you can freeze water. You can also touch yourself or another creature and make yourself immune to bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing damage. The next time with the next method, you're immune to all of it. The next attack just gets nullified. And you can also cast Sleep Storm as well. But I think somebody should attune to the Worm rune. But I'm full.
I have to space for it because I won't need a crystal ball.
I can't imagine you would.
A 10-minute cast time in combat, 10 stun, rather. So I'll be with you in a minute.
Out of curiosity,
No.
when you have advantage on initiative, do you have to pick the higher of the two numbers?
Yes.
No.
But you don't have to roll with advantage.
True.
Actually, no. Let's just double check the.
I'm pretty
Double
sure
check the
advantage
wording
is
on
you roll
advantage.
2 and choose. Oh no, it is use the higher of the 2 rolls if you have advantage and use the lower if you have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. No, I was just thinking about if there was a way that.
And even it doesn't say you may. It says you roll. You do roll with 2.
Yeah.
You don't have a choice.
No worries.
But because presumably it can't imagine a scenario where you wouldn't want to,
Yeah.
Well, apparently
Except
you're
maybe
imagining
other
it.
than a rare.
which is very, very
This is-
short-sighted of this game.
Yeah.
Al, were you taking the worm rune? Did you say?
I will if no one else needs it desperately. Be handy.
No, I'll. I think the gavel one is possibly the most.
Okay, I'm removing the Claw of the Worm from my inventory.
You've also got
And-
the banner as well.
Yeah, somebody else has that.
I have it. I'm not using it.
What does the banner do? Sorry.
The problem with the banner is you have to unfurl it as an action first. If it's unfurled, you can give everyone within 20 feet immunity to frightened. And you can see any creature visible within 20 feet of the banner.
Yeah, but could
one
you
of the
not
dwarves.
unfurl it before we enter combat?
Give it to one of the dwarves.
Or is it for a minute?
Yeah, I'd have to give it to the dwarves.
I mean,
You do
all of
it
the stuff that you're not using, someone else could probably find it useful.
If we're avoiding the kill box, then
Yeah.
if we give the banner to the dwarves, we will not
Yeah.
be there. Because
Yeah.
Depends what we see when we get there.
yeah, I was going to say their MO is to run into the kill box.
Yeah,
I didn't tell them to do that. That's just what they'll see something to kill and they'll charge towards it.
I mean, the strategy that the giants suggested was that they could be obvious while we snuck in, which I think is a good plan, because we can always drink the potions once we get into the lair.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were happy to give that.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any magical weapons I could borrow? Just
I have a +1 dagger, if that helps.
I have a
very
plus
handy.
Plus one bow.
Anything one could use in one hand? I'm going to be proficient in all weapons when this happens.
A dagger?
If you have a +1 dagger, that'd be amazing.
Yes. I'll give you a
Is
dagger.
it for a single time usage?
It's only while we're fighting through this combat, essentially.
Give you a dagger.
Well, no, I was just thinking about the javelin of lightning, but that's a single use.
I mean, it can still be used as a javelin afterwards.
Yeah.
That is true.
If you give me any normal weapon, I can make it a returning weapon, which automatically gives you a +1 to attack and burn damage rolls, and it'll come back to your hand.
Ooh, that's very handy. If you have the space in the slot, then yeah, I can give you a normal dagger.
If
Sweet.
anyone wants to either fly or get a strength of 19 for the cost of an achievement slot, I can do that as well.
Yes, flying. Flying would just be crazy handy against a flying dragon.
Yeah.
I'll take that over anything. I forgot that I probably should have investigated that before now, but you know.
Well, was it the drop that killed you last time?
Technically, yes. But I had already, I think, been breathed on and then eaten, dropped, picked up, eaten, and then dropped again. So yes, technically the fall killed me.
Yeah.
Cursed ground!
Yes.
Oof.
You
So-
win again, Gravity.
You can now add winged boots to your inventory.
Sweet.
Gives you a flying time of 4 hours with a 30 feet around.
I'm very tempted to say that because you're an artificer, those, if you want, those can be rocket boots.
Yes.
We now have a rocket bow.
Yay.
And you wanted a returning thing, Al.
Yes, if that's possible.
You have a choice of dagger, dart, hand axe, javelin, light hammer, net, spear, or trident.
Could you go through those one more time?
Dagger, dart, hand axe, javelin, light hammer, net, spear, or trident.
Hand axe, for the sake of argument.
What was the
Gone.
what was the thing you made for me? Sorry.
It's called winged boots. It's just should be a
winged.
regular item.
There we go. That's fine.
And then
Was it because I changed the name to rocket boots that you're getting
No.
confused?
I was searching flying for some reason.
There you go, Al. There's a text for you. in chat.
Beautiful, thank you. In terms of pre-combat sort of prep, when we get a little closer, I'm going to be casting Longstrider on everyone. And Bal, if you'd like a fire.
You'll need to repeat that.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Just the
if I
last
went
bit.
robot.
If I want what? Sorry.
If you want a fire shield, I can provide that. It would deal damage every time someone hits you. 2d8 frost fire.
I mean, yeah, that seems crazy handy. Because I do intend on getting hit quite a lot in this.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll yeah. So that'll
probably
be when time comes.
who are we going up against again? Sorry, is it a blue dragon?
Imrith is a blue dragon.
And
lightning breath.
Lightning.
I mean that.
So
that would be like the ultimate switcheroo if she just like peeled off her the paint she's painted herself with.
There's a webcomic that I used to read that where the adventurers were in the ice cavern, and they were, and they were just going through their checklist. All right, okay, so we've all got our fire weapons. I've got my flame sword. You've got the flame staff. I've got my flame arm, which provides resistance to cold damage. You've got the robes that give you a bonus to fire damage. Okay, I think we're ready to face the dragon. They enter through the door, and then there is a red dragon in there, and they're like, "What? Congratulations, you have finally reached me, the fire dragon of the ice caves." And it's like, "Nope." Turn around and just walk out again, and the dragon goes, and just holds up a can of red paint.
Every idea you've always, it's one of those done that.
The thing is, then it as part of a gag later, what a character is reading a newspaper, or rather they're talking to someone else whilst not reading a newspaper, but one of the articles on the newspaper is Dragon sues paint company for turning him green.
Wonderful. I did have a little scry of Imrith's lair, and
yes,
there are gargoyles with trebuchets.
The sculptor goes, "Did you say?" Pulls up 2 chisels. Gargoyles.
I did. Yes, many of. How many trebuchets did I see, Brian? Many. That's fine. I've given my sister quite a lot of that alchemist's fire to hopefully drop on the trebuchets, because they should go up like a hammer. And she had a hammer of thunderbolts, and then she had like something invisible in her hand, or possibly hidden from scrying. And I think she gave someone the hammer of thunderbolts. So we should be wary of people who are either hidden from scrying or possibly invisible.
Good to know.
I have made extra invisibility detecting beads for I think I've made like 13 in the week, so I'll distribute those among our allies as best as I can, so at least every group has one.
Mm-hmm.
What do the beads do again? Is that the magic mouth thing?
Yeah, if someone comes within 30 feet and there is a mismatch between audio and visual stimuli, the bead will go mismatch.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I know you were scrying on lots of people. Just before we begin this battle, do we know where Kolstag is? Because if ever there was a time for him to turn up and wreck our day, this would be the most inconvenient.
I'd agree, yes. That sounds about right.
He was on, is it Eberron or Eberron? He was not on this plane.
He was
he was in Alexandria.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's Alexandria, yes.
I guess the question is he still there?
I can ritual, so
I don't think it'll make much of a difference, but it would be good to know in advance.
Single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity. The question asks, Is Kolstag planning to interfere with our battle with Imrith?
What spell is this?
Divination. The GM, yeah. You ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The GM offers a truthful reply. The reply might be a short phrase, cryptic rhyme, or an omen. Is Kolstag planning to interfere with our battle with Imrith?
The being known as Kolstag no longer exists on any known plane.
Oh, good. He's hidden from scrying.
Nice.
Yay.
I didn't think.
God, I hope he hasn't got the Hammer of Thunderbolts.
If you were to scry on someone, what angle does the camera come in on? Like, is it like top down? Because if so, I'll just look up and go, "Fuck you."
I think it's like a third. It's like the controlling the character in a video game. Third person.
Zephyros would be able to detect if anyone was scrying on you all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's there with you now, and everyone is gathering for the upcoming War Council.
Sweet.
So yeah, everyone, the representatives of each respective group are just stood in a circle. The Emerald Enclave, their scouts have returned.
Yes.
And they've sketched out in the sand a quick overview of what we're looking at. Alright, so on the approach, a couple of things we've got to be careful of. We've had a quick scout around, and there are some regional effects that are common to blue dragons, and they are indeed in effect here. Thunderstorms rage within 6 miles of the lair. Dust devils scour the land within 6 miles of the lair. And if they catch you unaware, then they can be pretty nasty. Quite fast, but they can't fly, so yeah, they're just ground things to deal with there.
Wait, you don't mean a tornado, you mean a thing.
Think basically kind of like an air elemental that can't fly.
Right, that's good.
And is also not
If
intelligent.
an earth elemental and an air elemental had a baby, it would be a dust devil.
Oh, right, good.
I thought we'd fought Dust Devils before. Or maybe
Couldn't say, Gov.
Anyway.
And last thing to be aware of is sinkholes. There is a butt ton of sinkholes out there. If you're careful and keep your eyes out, then you can see them. But be careful, because you might just fall straight through.
Sure.
Now, we've spotted gargoyles on the Colosseum, and we've spotted wings in the sky. And we've also seen portals appearing, infrequently, but they're appearing, where more reinforcements come through.
Right.
What
So
kind
she
of
knows what-
reinforcements?
Dragons.
Oh, good. I
Dragons
was
carried
worried
by
it would be
portals.
something easy.
Yes, I think I'm going to start with a big bang straight out the gate, and we'll see what happens.
So, are we intending to try and sneak in while our allies provide a distraction?
Well, this is Hecaton now. Well, if that is indeed what you're going to do, then might I suggest that you set off before we do and circle around to the north. We will approach from the south and wreak merry hell with their defences. Rose pipes up, goes, there are flying things up there. I'm sure that my castle and my airship can be quite effective in countering those. The dwarves look at Bal and go,
Yes.
my king, my liege, could I request that we brutalise some gargoyles?
Of course, you don't have to ask permission. And also, I assumed that you weren't going to ask permission. That's fine. Go forth, have fun, and try not to get yourself killed, for God's sake.
That's the bonus, yes.
The grey hands go, I think we'll help the dwarves with the gargoyles, but we'll also focus on them trebuchets. We'll get in there and take those out.
If you can leave one of the
Zephyros
Sorry, what was that?
to Rose.
No, I'll need you to say that all again.
Yeah, sorry.
I was saying, Zephyros, you stick close to Rose so the two castles can defend each other.
Yes, I think I'll focus on those portals as been mentioned. I should be able to shut those down and prevent reinforcements from coming in.
Perfect.
And of course I can give them the old what ho as well. He waves his staff of the Magi about.
If you are able to keep one of the trebuchets functional, you'll have yourself a dwarf launcher. So that's obviously that entirely depends on the battle, but I'm just saying it's an option.
And then Hecklon goes, hang on, that is... Yes, then Hecklon goes, very well, yes, we shall lead the charge in, and if we can get a foothold in the amphitheatre, then we shall challenge Imrith directly ourselves. If you want to come around from the north, then we can get her in a pincer attack. And if not, then you can hopefully sneak in and take her on whilst we're still making our way there.
Your primary goal has got to be to stem the tide of reinforcements, and then Imra's second.
Yes.
So,
Well, I'd like to know who's casting those portals in the first place.
say again, sorry.
I don't think that's an Imrith thing. That doesn't sound like a dragon that can cast portally things. That seems like somebody else is helping. This is
It's like
probably
Giant red dragon.
like a coal stag.
Oh, I see. Have we asked our dragon patron? I mean, it's probably very late now, but
Ralph,
yeah.
I think probably having the airship is his help.
Yeah.
Yes, she's going to help us. I think just storm into the north and start seeing what happens.
Yep.
Once we see the battlefield, it'll be a lot easier. I have a. How do you feel about being a giant ox, Val?
Yeah. I'm happy to try a different animal other than the T-Rex.
Yes, I've been looking into a Yeknek Banog.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
It's a big thing. Might be a bit more meaty than the T-Rex.
More chargy.
A lot more chargy.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yes, I like Val having hit points.
231 of them.
Right. Excellent. Would that be doubled by the potion of giant size? Depends when you took the potion.
I guess. I don't know. Well, he's already gargantuan at that point.
Okay.
Does that potion stack with enlarged spell?
We discussed that actually.
What was the order?
Yes, in the correct order.
Yeah, you have to do it in the right way.
Yeah, potion first, then the large,
Excellent.
and then we could become gargantuan. I think.
Right, shall we mosey then?
mm-hmm.
Yes.
What
Okay.
will be the signal to start the attack?
Well,
Well, we'll be waiting for you to get into position, so let us know somehow.
I haven't prepared sending today.
you.
What?
Say again?
I haven't prepared sending today.
I have. How about we wait a prescribed amount of time, and then I send you a sending to ask if you're in position, and if I get the affirmative, then I can do something big and flashy to start things off.
Sounds good.
Lovely.
Sweet.
If for some reason you don't hear from us, begin the attack anyway, in case we're incapacitated. Or
Yes. How long is it? 6 miles we are away or something? How far
6
away are
miles is the edge of her sphere of influence.
we? Thunderstorm, yeah.
At the moment, You're about 25 to 30 miles away.
Okay, so not a huge amount of time.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
we'll
are
work
you
out
wanting
how
to attack?
long it would...
Yeah, what time are you wanting to coordinate the attack for?
All of our allies can see in the dark, correct?
Yeah, I'd say after dark is a good plan.
Mm.
Even if it means it's just more difficult for them to bring our fucking rocks down with trebuchets.
Does the dragon traditionally have blind sight, do they not?
Yeah,
Yes.
but only out to the limit.
It means that we
still
can...
mean we can.
Go ahead.
Sorry, dark vision doesn't mean you can see completely in the dark. It just means you can see further well. So it would still be more difficult for them to see us like flying in or running in if we went in while it was dark.
It also means that if we put a torch somewhere nearby something, a target, it would be visible to everyone.
Yeah.
And then not visible to anyone else.
Yes.
The message skywrite,
The
is that visible to everyone?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so.
Okay.
The diary that I got from that dragon expert dude, Ryan. What things did it suggest would be in there?
What in the?
Anywhere. I know it warned about the gargoyles and the trebuchets. Was there anything else?
Don't remember what I said.
Okay, then it can't be that one because I can't think of anything. That's fine. Sweet.
I guess we'll find out once we get there.
Yeah. If you've got winged boots, Val,
Yes.
can you carry one other person? Because I can carry one other person on the broom, so we wouldn't be at risk of sinkholes if we were all flying in.
That's true.
Well, Hecaton actually loans you one of his rocks to take you around to the north.
Sweet.
And then, yeah, once you're down, then you can use the broom of flying and the rocket boots to traverse over without touching the ground.
Cool. You ready?
Let's do this.
Yes.
Mosey.
So, the Balance make their way to the north of Imrith's lair. Then they get themselves into position. And actually, no, you are heading down south, getting into position. When you see something that you weren't expecting, you see a wagon, and you see some corpses.
Oh, I was expecting it.
One of you was expecting it.
What kind of corpses?
They might
Calcium.
presents. I might have spread a tiny rumor that there was an injured blue dragon that had a lot of gold. Not that injured. Fuck them. They have anything good on them?
Yeah, have they got any dragon slaying arrows or anything amongst them?
Oh, yeah. That they didn't get to use.
Well, I mean, have a look at the map.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yes,
that
quite a lot
guy,
of dead people.
that guy has an arrow on him.
He does, yeah, that one does, yeah. This poor chap seems to be underneath the rock. Curious
it's a bit
how
of a
this
shame.
happened.
It's a bit of a shame that they're approaching from the same route we are, but
That
well.
match, just see if there's anything important.
Nope, nothing important. Well, nothing magical.
Are there any? Did any of them survive, and thus are like just playing dead?
Give me a medicine check.
Okay, cool. Wow. I rolled.
I think he's just pretending to be decapitated.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, Sam, yeah, these guys are all dead. They were killed by lightning breath and by claws and by fangs. Not as big as you'd imagine. Not as big as you think Emriths are, though.
Yes.
Let's not be like them.
That was the plan. I was hoping they would at least soften something up for us.
It
Just
might be done. As we are now within range of where they can strike, shall we move stealthily from here?
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I will cast invisibility on myself.
Well, before you do that,
Yeah.
let's roll initiative.
Okay.
Of course.
21.
20.
How far are we out, by the way?
You are probably 2 miles out.
Okay.
Maybe a mile and a half. You are starting to approach, and it's getting to about the time that the distraction needs to start happening.
Yeah.
Or rather, you're getting close to the time the distraction was scheduled to happen.
Yeah.
And bursting from out of the sands, just about. I'm on the wrong layer. There. Bursting from out of the sand is a young blue dragon with a stealth score of 19. That beat all of your passives, unfortunately.
Yep.
So it bursts out and it does a nice big lightning breath at you.
I think that probably hits all of us. Maybe? Oh, it's a line.
It can get.
Me and Al, or
Have we performed Valkyr's holiest of symbols?
accidentally, yes.
It's almost actually. It can only get a maximum 2 of you.
Yeah, either set 1 or set 2.
Well, we've got the tough-looking dwarf as the closest, so that's the one that's going to get zapped.
I like that. I don't think Seth does, because he's in that line.
Is that a dex saving throw?
That is indeed a dex saving throw from the both of you, please.
And I assume I can see it coming, so I'd have advantage?
Yes, it goes. Although you are surprised.
Yeah, but as long as I'm not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated, I get advantage.
Fair enough.
That I can see. And that's a natural 20.
Okay, then you take half damage. That's a high roll. That would be 61 points of damage. Half that to 30. And what did Sam get on his dex save?
Oh. wrong option.
That's 61 points of damage to Sam. Lightning damage.
Hurts.
Now it's Tal's turn.
Oh, fuck. I don't use spells yet. We don't really have time for this bullshit. Polymorph on it.
Okay, what saving throws does it need to make?
Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
$18.
Fuck. That's a success. And then I will go around here, duck around this little ledge, and hit the ground to stay out of its breath weapon.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Oh, that's it.
Okay. Bal's turn.
Okay, and rage.
Yep.
Obviously, and I can zap to there, badonk, and I'm going to hit it very hard in the face.
I presume you're using the newly modified weapon.
Yes.
Oh.
Recklessly, by the way. So.
Oh.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh my lord. You're my favourite person right now.
That's hilarious.
Okay,
He put it through the
so-
dwarven R&D department.
Yeah. This is
So that's a total of 20 points of damage.
+3 for the rage, so 23.
I was wondering if you'd be able to see the name.
And I'll hit it again.
Go for it. That hits.
27,
20.
so for 27 damage.
Do you get to apply the +3 rage bonus every turn? Every attack, or is it once per turn?
Every time.
To every attack.
Marvelous.
What?
So, whilst
While I'm
raging,
still
yeah.
raging. Yes.
So 27 further points of damage. Okay, Sam's turn.
Ow!
Presuming Bal doesn't do any. Oh no, rage was a bonus. That was the bonus action.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
Sam's
I've got
turn.
nothing left.
You said we had Long Strider cast on us.
Not yet. Oh
Not
well,
yet.
I was
Okay.
waiting until we were actually in the lair to do this.
That's fair. So, I can get it. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go. Basically, I'm gonna go there, and then when I'm there, I will cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
Okay.
Nice.
Is that a whiz save?
With save is
Eldritch 20.
no.
It's a fail for
It's a
Sam.
fail, sir.
Oh! Oh my! So it takes psychic damage, I believe, yes?
Yes. Did that work? It did work. 15 psychic damage and must use its reaction to move as far away from me as it can, which I believe should be going right past Val.
Yes, indeed. You said you cast it when you were there.
It's basically just before
Just
I.
there.
It's basically cast it and then dive behind the.
Sure thing. Well, okay, it starts trying to fly away. It tries to fly over Bal, gets to about there, and then
What?
attack opportunity, Bal.
Cool. Natural 20.
That's a lot. That's a chunk.
That is
Now-
a chunk.
I've noticed that this has not included my brutal critical.
Yes, it won't do. Yeah.
No, it hasn't. It hasn't. It's
Yeah,
missing.
I say it won't do. Yeah, yeah. So add a D10.
So is that just a single D10? It doesn't do the bonus.
it's
'cause it-
one of the weapons damage dice, which is a D10.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
'cause
it
it-
has included the extra D10.
Is it?
Yes, if you look under 3 plus crit equal, comma 11, then a
Oh,
dash,
yeah.
and then behind the line is the rolling 1d10.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
just adding all of those numbers together. That's very
Yeah.
nice.
Then plus 3, yes?
Oh, I see. Hold on. So
One.
yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
Plus 3 as well.
Okay, so
40.
that is
40.
21, 24, 35, yep, 40.
And its speed is reduced to 0.
Get over here!
Boop.
And then just drops to the ground.
I'm saying that that big rusty nail that's through your bone great club, which has turned it from a D8 weapon into a D10 weapon, you get that hooked in its tail and just slam it into the ground. It didn't
Hey.
like that.
No.
And now it's Algernon's turn.
Okay, I'm going to dive up under here,
Yep.
and then, ooh. How's it looking?
It is definitely bloodied.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to see if it recharges its lightning breath. Oh, whoa, that was the damage. Never mind. Okay, it's got the ionizing radiation sparks coming out the corner of its sparking off its horn again.
Okay, in that case, what do I have that could suitably...
He's still linked telepathically as well.
Yeah, we are.
I'd stand further to your right, Al, unless you get hit with the lightning breath, because I assume it's coming in that direction.
35 to here.
Oh, it can move around you though, Val.
It can move around.
Oh yeah,
though,
of course
so.
it can. Oh yeah.
So get into a shady spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dived under. Be under this car, give me cover or behind it.
Partial cover.
Yeah, cool. That's fine.
Probably give you advantage on the deck save.
Cool, that's good enough. Toll the dead, honestly.
Okay, that's a whiz save, is it?
Yeah.
Hey, 11 on the whiz save.
Okay. It's rolling some dice. 32 points of necrotic damage.
That's a nice roll.
Yeah.
212 trip, plus an 8.
Very nice. The dragon goes, "Rrrr," but it isn't dead yet.
Okay.
It's not looking good though.
No.
It is, however, its turn.
Yeah.
So it is going to take a step that way,
Yeah.
and then is going to do a lightning breath.
That makes sense.
Can I have dex
Another-
saves from you both? And you should both have an advantage, I believe.
Yeah. Does a 19 work?
A 19 does work.
A 13, I assume, is not good enough.
No, I'm afraid not.
So I only take half damage.
67 damage.
Good lord. Okay, so
Half that to
33.
33.
And I'll half that again.
Why do you get to halve it twice?
Claw of the Worm Rune.
Ah! Yes, so you take that down to 16 then, Al.
Yeah.
Okay, it seems that you guys don't go down from that, but you think it looks like it wants to run, but as it starts to, it kind of just glances at the Colosseum, and then replants its feet and is preparing to take a stand.
It glances at what? Sorry, the Colosseum.
Sorry, the amphitheatre.
Yeah, the Emerith space.
Okay.
That's
Interesting.
Tal's turn.
so I over the thing, darling. I'm guessing you don't want to die here. Come on, let's have a conversation.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh, that was a real. Only 20.
You are in combat with it, disadvantage.
So for some reason it didn't roll over there, but the other was a natural 20, which would bring it to 33. So let's have a talk.
Speak your peace.
Changeling, in case you were looking for an epitaph to add to that. You don't want to die. We don't really want to fight you. We're just after your mother? Question mark? Matron? The thing in the Colosseum that you're clearly afraid of.
I forgot to roll the d6 to see if it recharges lightning breath. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Its horn is still dark.
Okay. And I think you're out of breath weapon right now. And my angry dwarf there will very easily bash you with that nail a few more times and take you out. So.
It doesn't like the nail. I mean, the club is bad enough, but that nail. Oh. I mean, it looks rusty. Oh.
It's gonna get tetanus. So, I propose you run away, We're going to go over there to the Colosseum. What's she going to do? She's going to be dead soon. And you get to live.
I am tasked with guarding this area. It's a good thing that there's been no one by here all day.
It's a good thing, darling. Very good. I'm glad we've seen reason.
Now I'm just going to take one of these corpses and go have myself a little nighttime snack. Over in that direction. He picks up one of the Zend corpses, bites its head off, and then starts moving away.
Definitely get that tetanus. The nail was not clean before I used it.
There we go.
That's going away from the amphitheater, yeah?
Yes. The amphitheater is to the south.
I want to, just in case. He is running, right? He's not coming back. He's not going to do something double
With
cross.
an inside of 22? Yeah. You've taken him down to 10% of his health. He had the drop on you and got off 2 breath weapons. And you still...
Oh man, if we knew that, we just could have finished it off.
Yeah,
Could have done.
he had 15 hit points left.
Could have done, but now he knows that we can kill him, and then anytime we see him again...
So yeah, he's gone.
Cool.
About this point, Algernon gets a message from... Hello, Algernon. Zephyros here. I think we're about ready. Are you ready? I hope you're ready. Is that 25 words or...
Lovely.
Can we have a short rest? So can we ask them to go in 1 hour?
Yeah?
Yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah, I'll send that. We'll be good to go in 1 hour. We'll wait for your big flashy signal.
1 hour. Got it. Okay, have yourselves a short rest amongst the corpses that Tal sent to her doom.
Do I recognize any of them?
No major players, but maybe 1 or 2 are faces that you've seen before. In fact, 1 is even a face that you've got in your transformation memory bank.
Oh. Shit. Might be useful later. Oh, you get an extra D8? D10. D10 on your for healing. So do roll a D10 for healing.
Is that per hit dice or per...
Just once. Just once.
Okay.
Who does?
Everyone.
Oh,
Song of Rest?
Shall I make us a storm shelter? I'll cast Learmon's and make it sandy brown.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, let's have our short rest in somewhere that can't be
An
easily
invincible
attacked.
barrier.
Yes.
It's
The
also
best
very
place.
temperate.
Yeah, I'll blend it in with the surrounding sand and sort of pile a bit of sand on top as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, you'll need to get other people to pile the sand on top.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
you can kind of do it. You can kind of get down into a dune, and get the others to like push the sand up behind it quite a bit. Looks with someone give me a survival check to try and disguise the tiny hut. With a 13, yeah, you do a reasonable job.
Okay.
And then, yes, an hour passes. You have
go
yourselves
and-
a short rest, and then you start getting yourselves ready for the signal, which coincidentally is going to happen when Brad comes back.
So,
We can just when he comes back, though, we can pretend that we've that it's just pure coincidence that things have been happening this entire time
until he listens back to the recording.
until he listens back to the recording.
Never peek behind the curtain.
hi Brad.
Hi,
Brad in the
future Brad. So, Okay, guys, now that you can see Bal's new weapon in closer detail, it is the bone great club that you got from one of the barbarian ritual sites with the giant relics.
Yeah.
Except it's now got what looks like some kind of rusty black iron nail just hammered right through the centerpiece.
That is extraordinary.
It's quite a big nail as well.
Every sense of the word.
I mean, like, it's as thick as your thumb.
Literally extraordinary.
And actually, that's when the signal goes off. Oh, hi, Brad.
Andy.
Just one last thing. The black iron nail with what looks like red rust on it. But yes, the signal goes off. Basically, a massive fiery explosion happens inside, well, on the underside of the big storm cloud that you're currently under. It's not over you, but the storm cloud is like a 6-mile radius. But that goes, and then there's screams and shrieks, and you see in the afterglow, you can see lots of wings flapping in that direction.
Cool. Right, stealth mode on, chaps. Let's mosey.
And you can hear from the south some. You can hear. Actually, everyone, give me a perception roll. We'll see how much of the different cries you get.
19. Oof.
Okay, Bal. You can hear for King Twiglet.
Oh yeah, got.
You also hear 3 voices shout for Harshnag.
Oof.
You can hear 4 storm giant voices clearly as well, going for the king. And you can hear Hecklon going me.
That is a man with a good sense of his own self-worth. I respect that.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other major battle cries to call out. You do hear the boom of a trebuchet going.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear something else. All of you hear this, regardless of what you've rolled on the perception. You hear a colossal, gargantuan roar.
Yeah.
Sounds
Imrithy?
bigger than Imrithy.
That's suboptimal.
And then against the lightningy backdrop, you can see the silhouette of something very, very long, sort of tube-shaped, rising up out of the sand to the south. And the roar seems to be emanating from this large tube, which then comes crashing down.
It's like a tentacle, like a kraken tentacle.
You'd say that if this thing was this thing is gargantuan sized, and it's not and whilst it is like a cylinder that kind of undulates,
Okay.
it's also covered in spikes.
Okay. So it's not the inflatable tube guy.
No, it's not the wacky wailing inflatable waving arm guy.
Can we roll like a nature, or is it a spell effect, or is it a creature?
This give me your choice, or no, give me a nature check.
22.
Okay, you've heard of things like this before. You can't tell the colour, but you'd bet your staff that thing was purple in colour.
Oh.
That's bad.
That's very bad. Although we might be able to fulfill some of Tal's poison cylinders later.
Yes.
I could hear the change in Tal's emotions on the dime.
But there are priorities, and I don't want to die. Oh,
Right.
don't get poisoned. It will hurt a lot.
Yes. Let's go. quickly.
So you find yourselves rushing towards the amphitheatre.
What is that thing?
It's called a purple worm.
It's one of the OG D&D monsters.
And one might suppose that the heavy thumps of the storm giants charging in, and particularly the impact from the trebuchet firing a bit of broken amphitheatre at them, might have drawn its attention.
Yeah. Okay.
But, you know, there is something for the storm giants to stay busy with now.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're coming in from the north, so I am putting you in the north.
Hello. Oh look, she's written her name on the ground.
Typography is
No.
amazing.
Bow,
And
it
it's
looks
upside
upside down
down.
to you.
Oh, that's how you spell her name. Interesting.
Okay. Who's with who, by the way, just out of interest?
What do
I
you
can
mean by,
take one person.
what do you mean by who's
Who's
with who?
carrying?
Oh, flying
Oh, right,
wise.
right.
I'm carrying one person on the broom, Bal's carrying one person.
I'll go on the broom. I've been on it before.
With me, Sam.
It'd be nice to not get picked up one of these days by that.
You can switch. It's fine.
Just think of it like being carried like a Jaeger from Pacific Rim.
I don't know what that is.
I think Neon Genesis.
T-posing
but,
into the battlefield.
Neon Genesis Evangelion bit of it being directed by Michael Bay. So,
Oh. Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast protection from energy on me.
Sure thing. That's the staff one, yes?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the long strided car. One's movement speed increases by 10 feet for an hour.
Do we also want to chug our potions? Is that for an hour as well?
I think
Yes.
get a bit closer. No, the potions are 24 hours.
Yeah.
Not getting
Potion.
small again soon.
I think isn't the point at the moment to be stealthy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Being gargantuan is very hard to be stealthy.
an antithesis of stealth.
Yeah, I mean, the giants are big so that you can get in without being seen.
I'm also casting in see invisibility on myself right now.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? You give me advantage on one attack at least.
Would anyone like to be under the effect of the bless spell for an hour?
Deeply.
Yes.
I have one potion of heroism.
Well,
Very tempted to break up the potion miscibility table.
probably going to be making more attack rolls than Al is.
I'm planning for 3 a round.
Oh, you're going for those?
I'm gonna digivolve, motherfuckers.
Oh, fair enough. Yes. Give it to him then.
Here you go, have a potion. So you get 10 temporary hit points and are under the effects of the bless spell for an hour.
Awesome.
The purging of items has begun.
This is that bit
So-
in Skyrim where you go through and you haven't used any potions for the entire game, and then
Or that bit in the first time I played a Final Fantasy VII, where I was hoarding all these magic damage items throughout the entire game, and then I get to the final boss. It's like, well, I mean, I might as well use it now. What else is I holding it onto for? 30 fire damage. The fuck?
Yeah.
I'm only fighting them.
I get a drink in a minute.
Okay.
Actually, I'm quite thirsty myself. Probably a good point to go grab a drink before we get really stuck into this.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling confident.
I think so.
Very worried what else is
Just
going
a
to be
reason.
thrown at us today.
Did anyway. Can't hear anything you're saying, Ryan.
I forgot to unmute myself on the microphone that I'm actually using. Too many mics. Not using this thing.
There was a little part of me saying, is he just going to mess with us?
But yeah, I was saying that I'm feeling snacky and I want brownies.
Mm.
Unfortunately, I don't have any brownies, but I do have some on the way. A friend of mine has recently started up a mail order cake business called Release the Caken. I got some cupcakes from her week before last, and they were lovely. And I've got some brownies on the way this week. And apparently, she is doing much better than the market value for these things.
That's good.
Because apparently, the biggest one out there, or the most successful one out there, charges, including post and packaging, 30 quid for 6 cupcakes.
That's oof.
She's charging. Yeah, she's. With her, it came to something like 16 quid for 6 cupcakes. And a large part of that was the post and packaging. But yes, I will be getting some brownies soon. Okay, so you're at the north of Emerald's Lair. The big walls of the amphitheatre stretch up before you, and you can hear the sounds of things on the other side, but they seem to be getting further away.
Right.
Can we see a way in from?
You can try and climb or fly up the outside of the Colosseum, or you can go round it somewhere. Not Colosseum, amphitheatre. An amphitheatre is only half. Let's have a look at the dynamic lighting there. What can you see? Right, okay.
There we go.
I mean, we're quite small. If we were to fly over and duck back down again.
Are there any like arches going into the amphitheatre from behind, or is it a flat wall?
It is a flat wall in a semicircular design.
Well, me and
I
you
think
are
maybe
invisible.
There is a break in the wall in the northeast.
Try that then.
That
Yeah.
seems.
Can we try and sneak through the break in the wall? Roughly, where is that?
Keep coming in. Keep going right.
Over here somewhere.
/ east.
Oh, is it about here? Where I am?
Yes,
About there?
see it.
No, further south.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Here?
This thing.
It's no even further south here.
Oh, there we are.
Oh, perfect.
Ah.
Yes. Oh, is that a pit we can see?
That way.
What are the
Oh,
stars?
and yes, in the very centre there is an open pit.
Down there.
Oh,
Statue,
so
I guess.
And so
And
the stars are where the statues used to be.
Oh, sure.
So presumably her layer's actually beneath the amphitheatre.
Yes. And you can actually see there is a gargoyle just up here.
No, I can't.
Okay, there is a gargoyle just up there.
Okay.
Oh, right, okay.
Should we try and make a run for the pit, chaps? I think that's right, wasn't it, Ryan? We're in an enclosed space.
Say that again, please.
When I scryed on her, she was underground in like an enclosed
Yes.
space.
Yes.
Okay.
So Is the gargoyle looking at us, or does it seem to have not noticed us yet?
Can I have stealth rolls from everyone, please?
Oh well, that's real bad.
2 of you got natural 1s.
Except I have advantage because I'm invisible.
Yes.
So 24.
So 24, 21, 16, and
I'll bump mine
7.
up by 6.
And I basically stack it and trip over rocks as I'm coming in.
You shout, "Stupid rock!" when you stub your toe on it.
Yes. Okay.
The gargoyle's feelings are hurt. The hell is this passive?
Does it take 1 psychic damage?
Sam, whose stealth score did you bump?
If we're doing group stealth, I'll do mine. If we're doing individual stealth, I'll do Bal. I mean, realistically, I'm trying to help the party here.
Okay,
But I don't know.
you know that Bal is the least subtle among you.
Then I'll do it to Bal.
So as Bal stubs his toe and is about to shout, you quickly whip round and just put some toffee in his mouth.
Oh.
And that brings him up to a 13. Which is better than the passive of the gargoyle. Barely.
Oh, chaps. When I scryed upon Imrith, I believe she was burying. She buried herself. She dove down underground. So watch out for those things from Tremors, that play.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah, she might be underground.
I believe Tremors was written about the purple worms, actually.
Yeah, true enough. Also, be careful for those. Needless to say, all this communication from henceforth is all telepathic.
Yeah, I gathered. Otherwise, I'd be going, I think I hear something. Okay, so are all of you flying by this point, or is it 2 on, 2 off?
Oh, we're flying together.
Yeah. Flying together.
To the pit then?
Yes. And whiz.
Right, so you fly to the pit.
Oh, there's some fighty people over there.
Yes, you can see gargoyles flinging trebuchets. So before you go in, you can look up and you can see that you can see 2 castles. Surround, between the flashes of lightning, you can just about see the 2 castles being swarmed by dragons.
Right.
Zephyros is up there, and he is not really focusing on the dragons. There appears to be a smaller shape around him that is keeping him safe. Seems to be flitting about, flying. It's the vampire first mate.
Oh, right.
Excellent.
Now the Chateau de Gatto has apparently had some ballista installed. Because you can see, as you're looking up, you see a dragon fall out of the sky and slam into the amphitheatre with a great big ballista bolt through its mouth and just straight down. And you can also see the airship that's up there as well, ramming a couple of small dragons. Thankfully, it seems like there are no adult dragons up there. I mean, possibly that might have something to do with the fact that you guys killed 2 blue adult dragons in the vicinity.
List.
So, kudos to you guys.
Should we descend then?
Just to double check, Ryan, are each of the square? Are we taking up 5 feet squares here?
Yes.
Yeah. So the whole is many feet across. Cool.
And I've got you in the right place now, so boop, you head into the hole.
Okay.
It's dark down here.
Yeah.
But I can see now.
Shield on bow.
Say again, sorry.
I cast fire shield on bow.
Andy.
Okay, so partition walls made of tight-fitting sandstone blocks support the ceiling of this chamber, which contains a 20-foot-high hill of sand. 20 feet above the top of the mound is a gaping hole in the ceiling that leads outside, so it's 40 feet down to the ground floor. And you get the occasional flash of lightning illuminating the inside. So yeah, massive thunderstorm up above, but no rain. It's a very dry one.
Mm.
Is it possible for me to permanently have?
Is this room tall enough for example, a storm giant to stand up in?
It's 40 foot tall. Yes. And what was the question, Bao?
Is it possible to permanently have readied the rage bonus action the moment that I see an enemy? Or is it not possible to move about and have a readied action? It's fine if not.
I don't think the rules were intended that way.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's more if you're sat there literally waiting.
So, I think raw you can, because move is not an action. So you could just be like, as soon as I see it, I want to rage. Like that's a perfectly valid ready action.
That said, rules as written though, if you do that with a spell, then you lose the spell if it doesn't go off. So
spell,
I would say that you potentially lose the rage if it doesn't go off within 6 seconds.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right.
Oh, okay. So
one other thing is you can only ready actions, you can't ready bonus actions.
Oh, that's true.
Oh.
Yes, that's true.
Sorry, Rich, what was that?
It appears the artificial mind can't pierce the fog of war.
And I can't see it all, so.
So I can't pierce the fog of war, huh? Let's...
There you go.
This was... I must have missed putting this on the old dynamic lighting. It was using the new dynamic lighting.
Which now works, by the way.
But you're all set up for the old stuff, so I've still been using it.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Do you want to send your little chap scouting?
Yeah, sure, pick a direction.
South?
I still can't see, by the way, Brian.
Really? Damn it.
Yeah.
Why not? You've got just regular dark vision, yes?
Yeah, 60, 0.
Has that worked?
Nope.
Why has it done that? Okay, 60.
Yep.
Has sight. Angle 360, multiplier of 1.
There, now I can see.
Can everyone else see?
See ya.
yes, slightly less brighter than it was, but yes, I can still see.
Alright, so what do you want him to do?
Artificial mind is going exploring bottom right hand.
Okay, yeah, you can see what you can see down there.
Should we sort of follow it up?
Yeah, that's probably for the best actually.
So,
See how big this.
so obviously Sam's coming with me.
Yep, I'm staying with.
Oh,
That's good. It means you can only hopefully breath weapon 2 of us. I'll move us just into the shadow of this column.
Is the stairs going up or down?
Up.
Bright light?
You can see thunder at the top of the stairs. Sorry, you can see flashes of lightning from the top of the stairs.
Cool, then let's not go that way. So let's go.
Where'd you go?
Sorry.
okay. That's right. No, okay.
I'm assuming it's an empty route, the actual cave formations.
I'm ready.
That looks like it has been tunneled.
But I guess my point is they're not rooms that has stuff in. They're just empty, dug out cave system rather than there's a thing that I should go look at.
Well, I mean, it sort of seems like it. This entire complex started out as a small basement and has been expanded by a dragon wanting a bit more space.
Is that where my artificial mind is? Is that passable, or is that?
Yeah.
Because there was like whatever that.
Yes. The ground is uneven, and the ceiling does look like it could be collapsed if you're not very careful.
I'll send over the telepathy. If you see two walls in like an L shape, that's where I saw her when she was, when I scryed upon her, and she dug down in that room.
Can we hear anything other than the battle upstairs? Is there anything we can hear?
Give me a perception check.
What if she can't see us unless we're on the ground? If we're all flying around, she's not going to pop out.
But what if she's not even here? What if she's gone to join the main battle up there?
Ooh.
Hopefully, the thingy would have sent us
So
something there.
18, 21, and 22 on your perception checks, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, you can hear. Actually, Bal and Sam wouldn't be able to hear anything from where they are.
Oh, fair enough.
Tal can't hear anything.
No.
Algernon, you can hear something coming from the north. Something. It's quite low, and it's got a kind of like a rhythmic cadence to it, like some kind of chanting, maybe whispered chanting.
Oh dear. I'm going to bring Peckish out.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to mess up your make me do more tokens. He's going to be invisible as high up on the ceiling as he can be.
Something wrong?
Yeah, I'll say over the I can hear chanting.
Chanting.
I got Peckish.
Oh, you've got him. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's invisible.
Well, chanting needs to stop.
That's bad.
I've got the perfect thing to stop chanting.
Yes, you do.
Do you want to make a stealth roll as Peckish?
Yes, please.
Sure. Fairy Dragon stats.
I suggest we go back this way. And I gesture back to the main room, so you're left.
I think it's that one. 25 and 24.
Yeah, it's a very good stealth roll.
Yeah. He's just flitting between columns and stuff.
Okay.
So you'll have to repeat that.
He's flitting between columns and stuff.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Oh, is this the room? No. Oh, what the bollocks is that?
Yeah. What can me and Al see?
Okay, at the north end of the room is an alabaster statue carved to look like the head and neck of a giant demonic snake erupting from a block of stone. The block is 10 feet high and the serpent is another 10 feet taller still, with two gleaming eyes of polished obsidian. Its fanged mouth is open as it glares down a 20-foot diameter hole in the sandstone floor. The hole represents the top of a very deep shaft, and you can see a bunch of people that look a little bit snaky.
You want tea?
Do you describe this? Because
Yeah, I'm describing all of this telepathically as I'm now blind to my own senses.
So you can see that there are 3 people who look human,
Yeah.
and 6 people who look human plus.
Yeah.
So 2 of them look like they got human bodies with snake heads. 2 have human heads and bodies with snakes for arms, and 1 has a human head and upper body with a serpentine lower body instead of legs. They are chanting a prayer, and then one of them, at a point that the prayer seems to reach a crescendo, one of them turns, steps up to the edge of the pit there, and throws herself into it.
Oh. What language are they speaking?
What languages can you speak?
Common, Dwarvish, and Elvish, but Peckish can speak Draconic.
Nope, none of those.
Okay, fine. Never mind.
Sam,
yeah.
what languages can you speak?
I can speak Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, Giant.
Nope, none of those. It's Oh, can I please have a just give me a wisdom check
From
Sam and Al. Okay, Sam gets it. He's heard something like this before. In fact, it's probably seared into his memory. That time that he died, there was someone there who was doing casting and summoning demons using this language. And the demon itself that was summoned was also speaking this language. I don't remember if you were conscious for that or not, but...
No, I was gone at that point.
Okay, well...
Played through, pun intended.
Right.
I think I died before everyone jumped off the bridge.
Okay, but you do remember that this being spoken by the devil worshipper of that group before. Like, she was chanting very loudly when she was trying to kill you all.
It's the language of devil worshippers? I know that.
Abyssal
bad.
is the tongue in question.
Well, that's bad.
And then you hear whispers emanating from the statue. After the Yuan-Ti pureblood throws itself into the hole, whispers start coming from the statue. They're again in Abyssal, so you can't understand them.
Can you move us so that I can see where they are?
Glad.
Are they down there somewhere?
I'll move us up to here.
Okay, let's roll initiative.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, because Alright, everyone stop moving.
Oh, sorry.
So me and Al are invisible.
Yes, the problem is
Oh. The problem shows up.
a blast of lightning bursts forth from the sand pile that you two are standing upon.
We're flying.
A blast of lightning comes forth from the sand pile that you are flying in front of.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Jesus, her passive.
Is it her?
It's her, and it's not her passive.
Oh.
She was looking for it, waiting for us.
No,
Blind sight?
there you go. So can I have a dexterity saving throw from both of you, please?
Is her blind sight tremor sense, or is her blind sight blind sight?
Her blind sight is blind sight.
Oh, okay, because I can't remember which one's which, but there's like a dragon that has tremor sense. Dex saving throw. Cool.
That is a 24 for me.
24 for me as well.
Okay, both of you succeed, barely.
Good.
You take half
Yeah.
that. That is 43 points of lightning damage.
Oh.
Well, actually, no, I
It's
suppose Al
already
takes... Okay, that's
halved.
halved once. Al halves that again to 21.
So I have it once.
Okay. She's here. She's here. Come north, quickly.
Yep. What's me? 22.
Initiatives?
Oh, I actually
yes,
get to save to
please.
maintain my invisibility.
That was a bad time for a 9. For a 3 on the die.
13.
Will I have made it somewhere across? Because I cannot see what's going on. We would be moving as a group, but not closely knit. I didn't
Okay,
want to
Can
move
you,
it with...
can you see Sam?
Nope. Oh, yeah, now I can.
Just come to Sam and up a little bit.
Am I okay to move that?
Yes,
Because
yes.
you told us not to move. Okay, cool, that's fine. So, yeah, about there.
Okay, so Tal got 13.
Mm-hmm.
Bal got 17. Al got 12.
Debating whether it's worth using my inspiration.
And Sam got 8.
Hmm. I think I'm going to use my inspiration on the initiative. Actually.
Is drinking a potion a bonus action itself?
Drinking a potion yourself is a bonus action. Sorry, drinking a healing potion yourself is.
Cool.
15 for me, not 13.
It is drinking a potion of giant size.
That'll be an action.
Okay, cool.
Like, in my mind, healing potions are designed to be quick release.
Sure.
Whereas regular potions are designed to be more secure so that you don't accidentally knock the cap off.
Yeah. I'm going to use my inspiration point to rush to better. 18.
Okay.
A lot better.
I need to redo that entire thing then. I'd already hit the button. It's my fault for not checking. Okay, so Tal got 15. Bal got 17. Al got 18. And Sam got 8. Okay, first up is all of the Yuan Team Malisons.
Brilliant.
I'm on the wrong layer, that's why I can't move them. They back away from you guys.
Can we even see them?
Fair enough.
Possibly not.
I
also need to get Eamrith to
See them
roll
right
for
now,
change. Okay, Eamrith's horn has lit up again. And can't understand what you're saying, Joe, but it is your turn.
Excellent. Okay. Which order did it need to be in for the tensors? It was... Okay. Al casts Tensor's transformation. So, yeah. I think I'm going to... Yeah. He's going to hop off the broom onto the sand and then go, right, bloody hope this works. Come on then, Grandpa, let's fucking do this. Digivolve! And then, yeah, Incineroar appears on the sand. So, let's have a look. I gain 50 temporary hit points. I have advantage on attack rolls. I deal extra damage on a hit. I have proficiency with all armor, shields, and weapons. I have proficiency in strength and constitution saving throws, and I get extra attack. Al is then going to move up to Eamrith, go round the other side to maybe get flanking if Bal gets here in time.
So how big are you now?
I am now large, I believe. No, sorry. Tensor transformation doesn't
Increase size, yeah.
doesn't increase size. No.
No, that was a home rule that I was doing because the Incineroar figure was large.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh no, so that was an action to do that. So I can't attack this turn. Sorry, I will just go to there and hide behind the pillar. Okay. Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Damn it! I had something set up for this, but it's not working.
It's always the way.
Hey, there we go.
No, wrong one. Okay, you should be able to move that one now.
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have access to it. I don't have vision. Oh, there I am. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So I'm just hiding behind the pillar, which hopefully give me the sun cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, next is Bal.
I was gonna ask Sam if he wanted to be put down. I'm going to assume that the answer is yes.
Sam, you're the world's second best artificer. Yeah.
Oh,
Have you already drunk your potion of giant?
I have not. No.
I assume we're about to, though. I assume that's
Yeah.
what's... So, so I'll drop 5. I'll say 5 feet to bring Sam to there, and then I can let him go without causing
he's
him
back.
damage. Handy. I'll wait for him to unmute.
Sorry.
Do you want to be put down here, Sam?
Yes. I'm not going any further in.
I thought that would be the case. Okay. 30. Is that the big lady there? Oh no, there.
No,
Oh,
that's the transformed owl.
okay, hold on. So 5, 10 would be what I'd see. 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, bonus action, raging, main action, drinking the potion of giant size.
Okay.
Boom.
Perfect.
Wow.
You see a look of shock on her face, like, fuck me, that's a big dwarf.
The Great Dwarf.
Oh, shit. Algernon,
Yeah.
when you cast Tensor Transformation,
Yeah.
she casts Counterspell.
I can't spell her can't spell because it hasn't taken effect yet.
Yep.
Did she cast it at 3rd level?
She casts it at the... yes, at 3rd level.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... No, thank you.
Yeah. Just, thought that I'd mention that.
Yeah, no. Formalities, yeah.
This is for hashtag. Cool. I'm done.
Who's up next?
Tal, who is invisible.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said Al, and I was like, really
No.
again?
Ow.
Yeah.
Okay, for Avernus, please, everyone, pick different sounding names.
Ryan, I did.
Yes, thank you, Rich. If you didn't already have an inspiration point, you could have one.
I tried desperately to rename Sam's character to something ending with Al.
I know.
Right there. Then I can't see her. That's the problem. That's as far as I can get and still see her. I don't... I need to do something to cause her to be visible, or at least bright as shit.
Was she visible?
I need to be able to see her better. That's the problem.
I was gonna say I thought you could see her.
I can't. I can see in the dark. Problem is that I want to be further away than this. You're fine. I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna try and use my whisper. So I'm gonna make a con check. See if I can maintain invisibility. I can. And I will fire an arrow from whisper at her. 22 to hit.
Ooh, let's see. What's her AC at? 22 hits, barely.
Okay, so she's gonna take 22 plus 13, so
35.
35 from the darkness. And I will whisper into the thing. If anyone can put a light on her so I can get the fuck away from her, that'd be brilliant. And that's as far as I can get, so that's where I will stop.
Did you say a light?
Yes, put a light on her, torch up her ass or something, I don't know.
Okay.
Wonderful.
It's now Emerith's turn.
Yeah.
She is going to make her start with her frightful presence.
Yeah.
So everyone within 120 feet of the dragon and aware of it, so that's all of you.
Oh, aware, not even just see it.
Just aware, yes.
Oh.
Okay.
I require a wisdom saving throw from all of you.
20.
I'm not aware of anything. She's just going
Natural
something's
20.
happening around that corner.
Okay, Al and Val are fine. Tal and Sam are not.
No, we're frightened.
You are both frightened for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Isn't somebody immune to fear?
No,
From the
that
That
heroism.
was one of the things. That
Different
we could-
campaign.
that was the war banner, but the
Yeah.
dwarves have got that. Not that they
Oh,
needed
right.
it, for they had no fear.
They're too
They
dumb for fear.
protect them, for they chisel out the valley of death.
If I am frightened, can I move my artificial mind towards it? I can't.
It's not a creature.
Yeah.
True.
And it's like-
Do you like highs or lows?
Highs.
That's a 4, so that's going to be a no, I'm afraid.
I am still invisible, but I am
Yep, but-
probably still in the blind sight.
Yep. I'm going to need another dex save from the both of you, please.
From which two?
Sorry, from Bal and Tal.
20.
Not enough, I'm afraid.
No, I didn't think it would be.
Is this, sorry, Dex, from a
Dex from a lightning breath attack.
15?
Nope. Okay, both of you fail. Ooh, that's a lot of dice noise on the on roll 20 on sorry, D&D Beyond.
Is it higher than 59?
Yes.
I'm out.
That's 82 points of lightning damage.
Ooh, wait. I might not be. No, that's a different character. Never mind. Damage.
82, yeah?
82, yes.
So I can have that to 41. Because
Correct.
of my raging.
Correct.
This is certainly a suboptimal start to the
It's now Sam's turn.
Let me just...
You may be scared of the thing, but can you get Sam up? No.
Can you
Tal.
move
Oh, actually-
your artificial mind towards Tal?
Imrith is going to move back to there to avoid getting hemmed in the corner.
And no, I can't do anything with Tal right now because it would require me moving closer to Imrith.
Couldn't you move the artificial mind like that direction, which would be further away all the time?
Because technically, that spot is closer than that spot.
Okay.
Do you not
Have to go,
move
like-
like?
You,
Could you not?
you have to go in an
No.
arc.
Yeah, could you not move around it like that type thing?
Well, actually, hang on. Where is...
So
I could do
that's,
it. Because I can summon it 30 feet away. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, you can summon it 30 feet away.
yeah, but that's my action. I want to do other things this turn.
It's fair.
what are you gonna do? You're scared of it.
No, I'm gonna do something else first because I need to set stuff up and then we can worry about Tal.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
fair.
survive one death saving throw.
Yes, technically.
Oh shit, I forgot to roll for her.
Her
Her horn lights up again.
Oh my god.
Man,
Yeah.
the D&D Beyond D6s do not like you guys tonight.
Ryan, minor change from what I sent you. It's going to be a fire elemental.
Okay.
I mean, I'm liking that.
Now, my memory may be a little bit fuzzy, but the last time you deployed a fire elemental,
It's okay, guys. I've got a plan.
we all died.
Hmm.
Now Sam is more careful. I mean,
Okay.
it's not like there's a big monster that will snuff you out with one shot hanging around it today.
Okay, well, it is Sam's turn. And I have the fire flavour prepped.
Oh, so it looks like I can do everything I wanted to do. So, yeah, I'll summon. I'll throw the fire elemental gem as close towards Imrith as I can without moving. So, because of this wall, I guess it'll have to be a straight shot. So, how far could I throw it theoretically, or is it just in front of me? Good thought there.
Yeah, that looks about right.
I believe I need to roll separately. So,
I'm going to say that
axe on my turn.
it will act on your turn for ease of
Yep, that's fine.
everything.
So I can summon the artificial mind, which is actually a bonus action. So I will. This one will come. Yeah,
I'm also going to roll in Peckish because I forgot to roll his initiative. So 15.
Peckish can move on your turn.
Okay. Can he roll? I think he does roll his own initiative, if that would help.
Oh
As
yeah,
familiar,
I can add in things after. Cool. Okay, so Peckish. Initiative, what, 15 you said?
15.
Okay. Yeah, the combat tracker requires a little bit of tweaking so that you can actually add in things with stat blocks rather than just having to manually type everything in. Okay, so right, still Sam's turn, yes? So some fire elemental.
Move action, run away. But before I did run away, I re-summoned the artificial mind and I summoned the elemental.
Okay.
So that's Sam's go. Now it's the elemental's turn.
Actually, end of Sam's turn. Get to make a wisdom save.
For fear.
Not enough, you're still frightened.
Can I bump that up to 16? Does 16 do anything?
Nope.
Great.
Okay, fire elemental's turn.
You just took off the use of Flash of Genius. Cool. The stat block. Where is this movement? Oh, there it is. Cool. I'm pretty sure it's yeah. Oh, I can't control the elemental.
2 seconds. Where did it go?
Either way, it will do 2 touch attacks. $17 to hit.
17 is not enough.
Cool. And then let's do it again. 18 to hit.
Not enough.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. At the end of your turn, or the fire elemental's turn, Eamrith is going to make a tail attack against Bao with her legendary action.
Mm-hmm.
Does an 18 hit?
My AC is 18.
Ooh. Okay. You take 16 bludgeoning damage.
And then half that down to 8, or have you already halved it?
Half that to 8.
She takes 6 fire damage.
6 fire damage. Ah, yes.
Fire shield.
Bal is shielded.
Yes. Okay. Also, while she's doing that, a large portal appears above and behind her.
Oh, Jesus.
It's got a crackling black energy surrounding the outside of it. And then you hear... Oh. Hang on, sorry. Excuse me a second, I think I might need to go and find something that should have been there, but is apparently not. Okay. The portal appears behind her, above her, and then a shape drops out of it, screaming, "Adventure!"
That is amazing. Whose side is he on?
And he drops, swinging his axe straight down into Eamrith's flank.
Fucking wretched.
Yay!
Well,
you can see that he is covered in bandages. Oh shit! Yeah, that'll hit.
What ho, Harshnag?
Give me a second. That is 29 to hit and 33 damage.
whoa, he went through like a rocket.
Is he rolling with advantage as well? Because he has flanking now.
Oh, that's a very good point. Okay, that's 25 to hit on the second attack with advantage. And 25 damage. My friends, it is good to see you again. Let us dispatch this bitch. And it's Al's turn.
Al is going to use his tabaxi movement to get to here. Can I drop a healing potion on the ground as a bonus action?
Sure.
Then I'm going to gub my potion of giant size as an action.
Yes, sure. I just read the message that Mike put in the Discord chat.
I really liked how you forgot who was at the beginning of the list and just named me Sam again.
that was intentional.
Yeah, no, how Bal did. I mean, I like that a lot.
Just, God damn it. So, and you're drinking the potion of giant size.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Algernon is reacting to Algernon's mega potion.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay, Eamrith at the end of that turn
Yeah.
is going to perform a wing attack. Can I have a dex save from the fire elemental Bal and Harshnag?
Dean.
Ooh, Harshnag is not
Carry
a
on,
dexy
I'm
boy.
looking for the-
So 15, 5, and 5. Oh, I completely forgot to do her lair actions. I'll do that in a second. Okay, so Eamrith, wing attack. Yeah, everyone failed that. 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'll have that to 5.
And knocked prone.
All of us.
Yep. Unless the fire elemental is immune to the prone condition, which I suspect it might be.
This? What does resistance do to damage?
Halves incoming damage.
How much is the incoming damage?
11, so you'd halve it to 5.
And she gets to fly away up to half her movement speed.
Imrith takes 1d10 fire damage.
From touching
Hitting fire.
She didn't actually touch it.
Oh, she touched the tail?
The
Looks like a
no
swipe.
wing attack.
Wing.
Beats its wings, and it's like just a
Oh,
big.
it's the wind that.
Yes.
Oh, so it basically knocked us on our asses.
Yep.
Do we not get attacks of opportunity if we're prone?
Oh, good point, but at disadvantage. Because you're
It
prone.
isn't prone.
That is fine.
But flanking.
Good point.
Yeah, well-
Cancelled due to flanking.
Well,
Well, for Harshnag, anyway.
and for the fire elemental, but not me.
Well, Fire Elemental wouldn't get it anyway.
Oh, did not get the attacks of opportunity.
No, Fire Elemental gets the attacks of opportunity, but he gets it at advantage because he wasn't prone.
That is painful. That
15 misses, I'm afraid.
22.
Also misses.
22?
Yep.
is. I'm.
Harshnag gets a hit with 25.
I'm very tempted to spend the inspiration because I don't want her running away to.
You need to
Sam,
spend it before you roll it. 17 points
sorry,
of damage.
Hold on. I have to spend the inspiration before I roll it.
No, that's not how it, the inspiration is roll.
We've never
Oh,
done that with
Inspiration is.
I'm.
Are you
mixing
thinking
it
of
up.
reckless? Are you thinking of reckless attack?
Yes.
Yeah,
Is-
that I'd have to decide. Yeah.
Is he not? Is he not opposite Harshnag?
Technically
where
not.
she was, no, he didn't get flanking from that.
Yeah, I'm going to spend. I don't want to leaving. Does a 22 hit?
It does.
Bang.
Gotta
Barely.
stay in there.
Barely.
Sentinel.
Basically, it seems like you're about to miss with the club, but that nail.
Yeah.
That nailed it.
So there's 9 piercing, 21 piercing,
Plus 3 for rage.
plus 3 for rage, plus 13 for the dragon slaying ability. Now, because I'm giant and it triples
Wait.
the
Dragon
damage dice, does it also do the D8 dice, or is it just the weapon damage dice?
I think it's just the weapon damage. I would let me just double check the.
I can read the thing out if you want it, because this one, everything you're carrying. When rolling damage for weapons enlarged in this manner, roll 3 times the normal number of dice.
Essentially, if the thing is
Joe, you're roboting again.
to your weapon damage, flame tongue, you triple the damage from like the fire from a flame tongue, for example. It's anything's added to your weapon attacks.
So I would triple the dragon slaying
Yeah.
dice as well. Cool. But then, because it says for any damage as opposed to the brutal critical, which specifies a single dice, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's well, there are a couple of bad rolls, but so an extra 13. So
Wait, so altogether that is 9 plus 13 takes that to 22, plus 12 takes that to 34, plus 13 takes that to 47,
plus the 3
plus
for rage
3
damage.
takes it to 50, an even 50.
Yes. Yep, and her movement speed is reduced to 0.
Okay, now the lair actions that I forgot to do.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Okay. The ceiling above Tal collapses inwards.
What a bitch.
That would be a DC 15 dex save
Those automatically.
to take 3d6 bludgeoning damage,
Should I take automatically, which causes a failure?
and you are knocked prone and buried.
I'm already prone.
But you're now buried. You are restrained and unable to breathe or stand up.
Oh, good. So I'll die in 10 rounds or so.
Is enough of Tau above? Is there like a hand above the surface that I can
Yeah,
use?
can we shove a straw through so that
No, just went completely buried. It specifically says have to make a strength check to end the buried state on a success.
So somebody could pull me out if.
So I can't artificial mind him anymore. Anymore.
Sorry. It's now it would be Owl's turn, but we've done that already. So Bowl's turn.
Okay, so I would like to stand up.
Yep.
Oh,
Algernon. No, sorry, no, it wasn't you. Okay, sorry. Bow, continue.
This may be a terrible idea. It might not be. I am going to fly, so I'm directly overhead.
For a second, I thought you were going to try and stand in the fire elemental to get flanking.
No, I'm not going to do that. Basically, so she'll have to. If she tries to bring the roof down, it'll bring it down on herself as well. So I've stood up. She's gonna wreck me anyway, I think. So I will recklessly attack because I want her dead. 24 to hit.
Hits.
So that's an extra 2d10. Is that d8? 2d8. So that's, hold on. So that's 4d8 for the dragon slaying and 2d10 extra for the thing. Plus 3.
Why are you doing 4d8 for the extra dragon stuff? Because there's already 2d8 in there. Oh, that's right, you're triple, not double.
Yeah, I didn't triple it. I only doubled it previously because I forgot that I was rolling 2 dice, but it doesn't. What's
Okay.
done now? So,
So it's 27,
yeah.
37, 45, 54, 57 points of damage.
Cool.
That's one attack.
Oh!
Oh!
So,
matron.
so is that double the triple?
Yes.
Yes!
Yeah, it is.
I mean, even if you do it the other way and triple the double, that's still the same.
Yeah. Yeah. So lots of dice. So it would be
Now-
like-
So that's an extra. So that's an extra 8d8 and 4d10 on top of.
Well,
Mm,
no, because it's so you've got the d10. So there's 3d10 just normally, and now I'm tripling that, so that's 9d10 in total.
Yes.
yes, because it's a crit. Yes.
Because
Yeah.
it's the brutal critical, I rolled 2 extra d10 to bring it up. So
No,
that's 3.
no. Brutal critical, you roll 1 of the weapon dice.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But,
saying.
Yeah, he is.
Oh.
But because
So-
this is the giant strength, he gets those get tripled as well because they're part of the weapons damage. So you roll an extra.
So it's
Yeah.
6
Okay.
extra d10.
Yep.
I should let Harshnag stay dead, really.
Bang.
Damn, son.
And
That's
then so then the
I'm just going to get my
Is it-
calculator for this, because.
So it's normally 2d8, then it becomes 4d8,
12d8.
12d8 total. So you minus off 4 from that.
so I
eight-
want
8d8.
5. So yeah, isn't it 10d8? Sorry, if I'm minusing 2.
Two-
Oh no, because it's already done the extra thing,
Yeah,
hasn't
so
it?
the extra ones, yeah. yeah.
So it's 8. Okay, I'll just do 4 and 4 because it's easier that way.
Okay. Tons. That's the answer.
So that one hit 14, 29,
120
37.
damage. Oh, plus 3 for the
44.
rage.
Can we say, like, Imra's wing comes off? Boom!
Sorry, Mike, how much. What's your strength modifier at the moment?
Plus 7.
Okay, yeah, cool. So that's 123 points of damage.
Was that your first or second attack of the turn?
That was my second attack.
Oh my god.
She's not dead yet.
I imagine she's changed her priorities, though. Re-examined her life choices and gone, oh boy, maybe I should have fucked with that guy.
Yeah. Whose turn?
Shouldn't have tried to bury Tao. It's made me very unhappy.
It is Tal's turn.
Right. That's 2 failures. I mean, do you need to make my wisdom saving throw? I'm still frightened. Okay.
It's,
At least I'm in full cover.
you are in full cover, yes.
Gotta look on the bright side of these things.
No
you know.
damage. Yeah.
Didn't understand a word of that. But it's her turn. Eamrith is going to.
Hey, Imrith did the wing attack, and I've yet to have a go still.
That was a legendary action.
Ah, okay. Fine.
Yeah, I'm going to have her make a wisdom save to be frightened of Bao.
That's fair.
She rolled a natural 1. All of her attacks are going at Bao now.
That's good. Yeah.
And they're all at advantage because he attacked recklessly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But they're all at disadvantage because she's frightened of him. So that's right.
I meant more flavour frightened than mechanical frightened.
Okay. Fair.
You know, it's like, yeah, if she had passed, then she would have possibly gone for Tal
Mm.
to try and just finish her off. but because, Bal has just been a force of freaking nature and has actually chipped her spine.
Yep.
Like, she felt that one in her legs. It's like, oh god, he could paralyze me.
It's that
Oh god, he
gosh
could kill me.
tail.
I don't kill you, the tetanus will get you.
Bell don't get you, the tetanus will.
Okay, that's a 34 to hit.
Doesn't hit. Oh, no, the other one. Yes, it does.
That's 25 piercing damage.
Add that to 12.
Yep. Plus 6 lightning damage.
Add that to 3.
Yeah. Then she claws at you
Okay.
with a 29 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
14 damage.
Add that to 7.
And then a tail attack on you. 31 to hit. One of those was a natural 1, though.
Obviously, the natural one fails, but 31 hits.
Yeah. That's 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Drop that down to 11. Cool. I assume you're giving me the full numbers.
Yes, I'm giving you the full
cool.
numbers because there's too many numbers to
No, that's fine. I can
keep track of that.
I didn't want to accidentally be halving it twice.
Yep. Okay, now it's Pekish's turn.
Peckish is going to fly 60 feet towards Tal,
Yep.
to that space there.
Yep.
See anything of Tal.
Nope, completely buried. Ingrid's horn stays dark.
Okay.
So,
Oh, sorry. He'll pick up the healing potion that I dropped behind me on my turn, by the way.
Yeah.
And then he will... This is a real long shot. He's going to use... So Peckish can use Mage Hand as a red fairy dragon.
Okay.
And he is literally going to dump the healing potion onto the rubble and hope some drips in. What do you want me to 100?
Yes, D100, please.
Worth a shot. 83.
Damn.
We'll take that under advisement.
No,
Mm-hmm.
that's Peckish's turn.
Okay. Now it is Sam's turn.
Well, Sam doesn't know whether it worked or not, so Sam has to assume it didn't work.
Yeah.
Correct? Yes, hello, Loki.
There. I will order the fire elemental, which I still can't move.
Oh, yes, sorry, I was in the middle of doing that and then other things happened.
A lot of other things.
A lot of other things, yes. God damn it, yeah, I don't remember how I set that up to allow other people to do the things. Tell you what, just ping where you want it to move to and I'll move it.
Inside Imrith.
A nice crackling fire underneath her belly.
Lovely. What's the effect on that?
He takes 1d10 fire damage and catches fire.
Oh yeah, she hit me a couple of times, didn't she?
How many times did she hit you with attacks?
She
2?
Twice.
She got no. She on her turn. She got you 3 times.
Oh,
Yeah.
3 times.
Okay. She takes 33 fire damage.
33. How many dice are you rolling for that?
6.
2.
Because it's 2d8
Yeah.
per attack.
Man, that's a chunky hit.
Yeah, 4th level spell. And good rolls on it as well. 3, 8, 8, 1, 7, 6.
Yeah, Jesus. And she takes 3 fire damage,
And she's on fire.
and she's on fire. Lovely.
Wonderful.
Oh, I guess I
Is this-
roll a wisdom save.
So at the end of your turn.
Yes, end of your turn. Roll a whiz save. Not enough, I'm afraid. Okay, at the end of your turn, she is going to attempt to... she's going to do the wing attack again. Dex save from Bal, Harshnag, and the Fire Elemental.
I mean, how can you generate a gust of wind inside of yourself?
Because it's like as she
if her
moves
movement
back...
is 0 until Bal's turn, can she do a wing attack?
Sorry, what was that? Why, her movement's what? 0?
Sentinel. Because Bal got her with an opportunity attack.
That was.
It's
the
been her turn
previous-
since then.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
I thought it was until the beginning of Bal's turn.
He has also had a turn since then.
That's also true.
Yes.
Okay, never mind. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
In fact,
123.
this is the exact same position that she did it last time.
Yeah.
So Fire Elemental got 17, Bal got 14, Harshnag got 1. All of those fail.
So I'm knocked prone, but still floating in the air. That is an amusing. That is.
Yeah, wing boots.
Yeah, you're actually. I think you're immune to it.
It doesn't say that I am.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a specific wording for whether you're immune to fly.
Yeah.
It does it say it gives you a fly speed? Or
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have a
flies-
flying speed equal to your walking speed.
then you are immune to prone. Because if it gives you the speed... No, sorry.
Okay, in that case, you are
It's different
knocked
from Wings
out
of
of
Fire.
the air.
Would I be knocked out of the air, or am I just now upside
So-
down?
Okay, so a flying creature that is knocked prone will fall unless it has the ability to hover. You have the ability to hover.
Do I?
The flying boots can hover. The Imrith, she was knocked prone, would fall like a stone. Or any creature that relies on its wings to fly. You do not rely on your wings to fly.
Surely I do though, because it doesn't say I have a hover speed. It says I have a flying speed. Yeah.
But you you don't require forward motion to maintain your height. You can stay where you are. There's a Jeremy Crawford thing on this somewhere.
I mean, I'm happy to fall, but I'm falling onto her back.
Unless it has the ability to be held aloft by magic, such as the fly spell. You are being held aloft by magic.
Sorry, say that again, Brad?
So if a flying creature is knocked prone, has its speed reduced to 0, or is otherwise deprived of the ability to move, then the creature falls, unless it has the ability to hover, or it is being held aloft by magic, such as the fly spell. He is being held aloft by magic.
Yeah.
It's not a physical act of him doing anything.
Oh, so the boots, basically the boots keep flapping. So I've been knocked.
Regardless.
So I'm upside down, but the boots are still flapping.
Yeah, you're okay. You're like, I can hit you.
Okay, in that case, I am going to
Stabilizer
say...
jet on the boot, keep going.
I'm going to say that you are knocked up into the ceiling.
That's fair.
You are prone on the ceiling. How's that?
Brilliant.
I'm genuinely happy, however it worked.
And she gets to move.
What was the damage associated with that attack? Brent?
Oh, sorry. 16 points of bludgeoning damage. Bal is on the ceiling. Harshnag is prone. The fire elemental is fine.
So she's moving, out of our range, or?
She will be moving out of range, so Harshnag gets an attack of opportunity, but is prone, so that's at disadvantage.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
No, you are out of range because you are on the ceiling.
Interesting.
Yeah, 11 doesn't it?
Well, that's going to miss because that was a natural one. So she was there. Okay, now it's Harshnag's turn. He stands up.
Half his movement.
This is half his movement, and then he can go 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oof.
Lovely.
Reach.
And yeah, he's also got reach, so he could have stayed 5 feet back. He doesn't. Ooh, 22 to hit, which is barely enough. £30 points of damage. She is
How's she
not
doing?
looking in a good way. Second attack, natural 19. It's 30 to hit. 23 points of damage. Yeah, she is looking about panicked now.
Okay, cool.
The end of his turn, she is going to use another legendary action.
You do what?
She is going to make a tail attack against Harshnag. Sort of a panicked swing of the tail. That is 25. That hits him. 23 to Harshnag. Yeah, that's nothing. And now it's Algernon's turn. Oh no, sorry, lair action.
Yeah. What's she doing? She's still terrified of Bal.
Okay, she picks 2 points in the lair. And lightning blasts between those 2 points, getting both Harshnag
Which are the points?
and Bal. Ground to ceiling.
Okay.
So can I please have a Dex save from Bal?
Am I rolling at disadvantage because of the prone/thrown against the ceiling thing?
I'm going to say that with being able to see it coming, it evens out to just straight.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Like, so because I get advantage, but then do I lose that because of the upside down on the ceiling thing?
Well, 12 is not enough. Harshnag got a grand total of 0.
Oof.
So you both take it's 10 points of lightning damage. You halve that to 5.
Okay.
Now it's Owl's turn.
Just gonna get some more ditties.
I picked up a spell when I leveled up. Contingency. I have set up the contingency to trigger on the word gullible.
On the word what, sorry?
and The word gullible. A nice, easy word to not say for 24 hours. And
Unless you're
the
hanging
other thing
around
is
with Bal.
the contingency I set up for Dimension Door. Hey, Imrith, it says gullible on the ceiling. I teleport directly on top of her. What?
Okay.
Then I would like to make 3 attacks.
Yeah.
So 1d20 plus 12.
Plus the D4.
Plus d4. So first one is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that makes it.
Okay, so that is 3d6.
Ooh.
So that's 5. Tensor's transformation. So that's 37 on the first hit.
Okay.
Then I'm just going to roll 2d20 and add the 12s. It's easier for the thing to work out.
Yeah.
Second attack is a... that's not
23?
perfect. 23, 20...
You get D4
24 to hit.
24
Yeah,
also
24 to hit.
hits.
Okay, so that is... plus... 6... so that's 48 points of damage on the second hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, I've forgotten to add my modifier, so that's plus an additional 14. And then I'm going to use 2 weapon fighting as I've attacked with 2 light weapons. Something no wizard has ever done.
Except Tensor.
1... Say again, sorry?
Except
Except
Tensor.
Yeah, well, that's 25 to hit.
Hits.
Another 49 points of damage.
Okay. How would you like to eviscerate her?
Ah?
Like,
I
you
think
could rip both of her wings off and then bludgeon her over the head with them. Stick the stumps in her eye sockets.
Hang on 1 second. And then I'll show you.
Oh god.
I can't find any good videos. Whatever Incineroar's Z move. I'll come down, put the dagger straight through the spine, side of the face, and axe into the side of the face again.
So, dagger, axe, and then just rip backwards.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you take off the top of her head.
Excellent.
For a second, I thought you were going to, embed them in and then just suplex her.
I was trying to find the video for Incineroar's Z move, but I couldn't find one on the YouTube.
I also thought that you might have been doing the whole Bebo want cuddles thing.
Yeah, true. However, there are more important things to do, namely making sure Tal doesn't die. So that was my... Sorry?
That's your, free action to go gullible, and then action to attack.
And bonus action. So I've got my move left. I'm going to move over to here, ready to start picking away at the rubble.
Sure thing. Bowl's turn.
So Emrith is dead, yes?
It's a bit hard to be alive when you're missing the entire top half of your head.
Yep, just double checking she's not got some crazy...
I mean, even if she is alive, she can't do a bite attack anymore.
Or breath weapon, she's missing a throat.
Well, she's missing the horn.
Okay. So, how have I got half movement because I was prone, or?
Yes.
Okay, so that's fine. Well, it's not fine, but it is what it is. And then, so I can get to. I mean, I can go down. Yeah, I'm there, ready to assist whoever's gonna be pulling off rubble, because I've had to double move.
Okay. It is Tal's turn.
Roll that save.
That one mattered.
Yes, it did. Okay, it's Peckish's turn.
Can he make a strength check to start removing rubble?
He can try. Go for it.
I don't think a fairy dragon strength with -4 is very good, but let's give it a bash. 7.
Not enough, I'm afraid.
Nothing.
If he had, though, that would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Sam's turn.
Go over and start digging.
Give me a strength check.
Ooh.
You managed to push off some of the rubble and reveal Tal's face.
If only my my heal actions were bonus action based. I will send the fire elemental at the cultists, snake people, or whatever they were at the back of the room.
Okay, what's its movement speed?
50 feet, so I'll just run in that direction.
Is it me, or is that bright light getting closer?
It's the fire elemental. It's just...
Is it me, or is that bright light getting closer?
Shut up, Simon.
Maybe they haven't spotted us yet.
This light!
Algernon's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna try and make a medicine check because I don't have any. That was my only healing potion I gave to Peckish. Yeah, medicine check.
Is it sorry to retcon, is it an at bonus? What is it to give someone else a wand?
Technically, you're just dropping it, I guess.
I'll drop a cure light wounds wand at you. That is
Fire the staple downwards.
Dunk.
How many hit points is that? You want to do it, Rich?
Sure.
Because you use the wand to cast a spell, does that mean that you have to drop tenses?
Oh, I will have to drop tenses. Yes, that is important. Because when I drop tenses, there's a chance I can't do anything this turn.
Still get to cast the spell?
Sorry?
Do you still get to cast the spell, or does the act of casting the spell cause the...
Oh no, it's not like haste. It is just you can drop it. Okay, so I need to make a DC 15 con save first. I will reaction that up to 18. Then I will cast Cure Wounds. So I'll just down to merely a giant size.
I mean, you don't actually get any smaller. You just, your muscles kind of just sag into your belly again. Because the potion of giant size
And I'm
keeps
just
you at the
enormous-
same size. But
Oh, we won.
But your fur is now black and red, rather than white and red.
Oh, that's you. Gosh. Yes, we yes, she's dead.
I'm
We
good.
are you okay?
I'm buried in rock.
Oh, we can
Filthy.
fix that.
Ah.
Boom. Rocks
Right.
off. Do you have any other healing potions?
I do. Yes, I've got one, a small one. Were there some cultists or something?
Yes, I think there's a screaming fire elemental going at them. Shall we go and have a look?
Probably.
Ah! No! Please! No! No! We stayed out of it! We stayed out of it! We didn't... We knew you'd defeat her! Our God told us you'd defeat her! Please, just let us live!
Can I have a look at what?
Tell us.
What is that altar?
That is.
Make a religion
definitely-
check.
So Brad knows what it is.
Yeah.
16.
It's bad.
Yeah, that is, that is the happy snake.
Yes, it is. I'm sure
Is it the
it
happy
is.
snake?
It has nothing to do with Dendar the Night
No,
Serpent.
no, no, this is Radned, the day serpent.
Yes, because you
No,
fling
not
yourself
serpent. No, the day ferret.
into pits. You fling yourself into pits for the happy serpent.
Yeah.
Look down into the pit.
Yes,
With-
the pit is 800 foot deep.
Yeah.
Drop.
If you could get all the way down there, you'd find that the bottom was filled with sand and old bones. And the corpse of a Yuan-Ti pureblood.
And some fresh bones. Yeah. I mean,
Go.
Please forgive us. Imrith, she was forcing us to
Just-
perform
just-
the rituals,
just-
the divinations.
Just to
Just
clarify, I did not stop the fire elemental.
Oh, okay.
To be crystal clear, at no point did I command it to stop.
Okay, they've run over there. The fire elemental runs up
After
there.
them.
Are they telling the truth?
Yes.
Damn.
I mean, should we?
I believe them.
You believe them.
And you survived, so I'm less.
Sam doesn't
I-
believe them.
Well, I feel that we're better suited fighting that worm thing and helping our allies outside,
Oh shit! Yes.
just in case their fight didn't fare as well as ours.
Fair
and
as well. I mean, you beat the dragon, but
Our treasure is buried!
Whoa, whoa! Turn it off! Turn it off! I need to hear that!
Fine, stop.
No, they're all dead now.
Oh, well, now I have to speak with Dad, and it's gonna be a thing.
Okay, well, while Tal's finding where the treasure is, can I fly
No, I
up
know.
and out?
I'll
and...
find that later. Hold on.
Yeah.
Cut one of their heads
People
off
and,
and take it with me.
The
The most
Got
important
the
thing
travelling head.
Not again!
Gotta get the traveling head.
Al, I need to borrow your head back.
No, what?
I need to borrow that. I need to borrow that handy haversack. Got something to put in it.
the one you keep with that head.
No,
I don't-
play to
Fine.
with me now.
It'll go in the bag. Go in the other bag.
Oh, I've missed you guys. And he takes a heavy seat down on the sand.
Arshnag, I am unbelievably happy to see that you're alive.
As are we. Some of your grey hand friends are here.
Yes.
Oh, marvellous. If you'll just excuse me, I'm going to have a little nap against this pillar.
Yeah, you rest up. We'll go check that your friend
You
is
do
still
that,
alive.
good buddy.
Now that you're out of combat, you can see that, he has taken a lot of punishment.
Did the old wounds?
It seems like wounds that would have been obtained the last time you saw him.
Sure.
That's how
I
old
cast
they are.
life transference at level on
Oh.
top. Okay, so I take 19 points of damage. You regain 38 points of healing.
Wait, do you tell us you're about to do this?
Yeah.
I have healing.
It's fine. I've got lots.
Yep.
It's fine. I've got a shit ton of temporary hit points.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
brilliant
that's-
use of temporary hit points.
That's
Yeah,
lovely,
like transfer.
darling.
Never gonna get to it again.
Right.
Shall we?
Purple worm, yes. I need
Yep.
some poisons.
Come
Up
on,
we go.
fire elemental. Be
Up
with
and
us.
out. Can't we just head straight up?
This is the stairs right here, aren't they?
Yeah, but I can
Yeah, that's the
fly.
Oh, yes, we can fly.
Well, I mean, the hole is sorry, the hole
It's
out is in the previous chamber anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, down here.
Yes.
And back here.
Yeah, about there.
Cool.
And then
Up I go.
straight up.
Yes.
Okay, you fly up, and the eternal storm that was raging above this place seems to have dissipated almost immediately,
Nice.
which has driven all of the dragons away.
Because they realize what happened.
Yeah.
Is
Yep.
the worm still there?
You go out and you see that the worm is dead. It took a lot of damage from. You can see that it's got lightning burns all over it, but you can also see that it's had 2 castles dropped on it.
Oh.
Hope you didn't want that castle.
We could get another one. Is Rose okay?
Rose is fine.
What kind of damage have our allies taken?
Okay. So one of the storm giants didn't make it.
Yes.
Fun fact: he was a traitor anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, he was going. He was going to try and off you guys after the battle, but when I was doing the advanced working out of who would survive, he didn't make the cut. But yes, so
Dang.
yeah, it turns out he's in love with one of the princesses, and
Oh.
not Sarissa,
He fancied himself the new King Regent.
possibly,
King Consort.
possibly, and because you guys done her dirty. Ooh. Okay, so the Harpers were not involved in the fight. Zephyros did not make it, I'm afraid.
Damn.
If you remember, right back at the beginning, part of the prophecy was all he should have done was ferry you to where you were going and set you on the path. If he got involved any more than that, then that would be the end of him.
How long ago did he die?
He died when the castle went down.
How long ago?
Probably looking at maybe 5 minutes.
I mean, our battle with Emrith was only a minute, less than technically. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying that there was a
Yeah.
bit of whoo afterwards.
yeah, of course, that's fine.
Okay. The 3 grey hands have survived.
Good job. I'm genuinely shocked.
Yeah, well, I mean, they took down one of the catapults, one of the trebuchets, and actually they took down the other trebuchet as well. They were focusing on that. The Dusk Dwarves. Well, some of the living statues have been immobilized or have been destroyed, and you can see chisels sticking out of them. There is one that appears to have been remodeled on the fly. That is just, lumber. It's just on the ground there, because both of his arms and legs have been chiseled off, and the carver, the stonemason, is just laughing at it.
The new Gargoyle de Milo.
Yes, the Gargoyle de Milo. The one who was just covered in spikes. He is still alive, but he is currently stuck inside the stands, embedded, as it were.
Huh.
It seems like what happened was he got in the trebuchet and tried to get himself fired at the other trebuchet. It worked. He went through the trebuchet and got stuck in the wall or the floor underneath it, and now he can't get out because he is just pinned by all his spikes. One of the spade guards unfortunately died.
Hey.
The other one is injured but alive. Of the 2 sword guards, of the 2 axe guards, they died. The artist is currently busy painting up the prone gargoyle with clown makeup, or paint to make him look like a clown. Rose is absolutely fine. She is on her airship. Actually, no. She evacuated the airship when the castle started going down.
Why did it start going down?
Crashed it into the purple worm.
She saw that Zephyros's tower. Zephyros had died, and Zephyros's tower had started to go down, and it was going to crush the storm giants. So she moved the much faster castle into Zephyros's tower, and then nudged it so that both castle and Zephyros's tower crushed onto the injured purple worm.
Nice.
And once she did that, she leapt onto the airship. Specifically, she leapt through the hull of the airship, like the Kool-Aid rose.
As one does.
The Emerald Enclave did not get involved in the fight because they had moral objections to killing dragons.
It's fair.
But I believe that's the lot.
Cool.
I'm going to take a seat next to Zephyros's body.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hecaton has his crown off and held, respectfully, bowing his head to the brave cloud giant who shut down Emrith's teleportation support.
contact other plane.
Okay.
You mentally contact a demigod, the spirit of a long-dead sage, or some other mysterious entity. Does newly dead sage count?
No, hang on. Other dice. I'll just roll it on here because I've still got this up.
I mean, rules as written, it's okay, but
I'm rolling a D100.
what do you think?
I accidentally rolled two D100s.
Hmm.
Okay, so roll to avoid going insane, right?
Yeah. No. For story purposes, can I bump it with reaction? Just because it's not like the time to go insane.
And I boosted it by 6.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Okay, yes. All right. So with the roll of 126 that I accidentally did, you do manage to contact Zephyros.
This is Zephyros to try and bring you back.
Oh, no, I'm happy here. This is lovely. I've lived a long life, and this feels nice. This feels like my reward at the end of a good long life. Algernon, my boy,
Yes.
take my staff. I gift it to you.
Thank you. Sincerely. Is there any business you'd like us to conclude for you?
My tower, if there's anything left of it.
Yeah.
I was working on a map of the Sword Coast.
Yes.
I'd like that to be completed, but also shared widely. What good is knowledge if it's not shared?
This is more of a sort of rhetorical question, but I'll count it as one as well. Did I robot that?
You roboted, yeah. I got rhetorical question, but I'll ask it anyway.
I'll try and see that your griffins.
Mike is the worst.
One more time. We can do this.
Yes.
Did you hear what I said?
No.
I'll try to make sure your griffins are taken care of as well.
Thank you.
I hope you know how much of an impact you had on my learning and how completely you've saved the world and been instrumental in that.
Thank you.
Good day.
Good life.
And that's 5. Damn. Any of the dwarves died in the last minute that could be brought back with a River Fire Scroll? Or are they all past the point of no return?
8. No. Excuse me. No, they died. The dwarf. Hang on. There were 3 of them, weren't there? That I said died.
Yeah.
there's only one.
One dome and 2 axes.
Oh. Yeah.
And finally, okay, 66. Yep, one of them is, you know, you manage to see him expire whilst holding the hand of, let's say this is one of the bowmen. He's holding the hand of the other bowman.
27 on my spell.
Tell my wife.
Tell her yourself.
And then he dies, and then you pop the reverse scroll on him.
Tell yourself.
Ah! And he tries to give you a big hug, and then he goes, "Hang on, weren't you smaller? Am I smaller?
I was, yes.
Yes, you're smaller.
I could
Part
fit
of-
inside things now."
Nice.
It's a very niche interest.
We don't kink
What
shame
was I
here,
gonna
darling. Everything's okay.
Cool. What should we do? Apparently the treasure is buried, according to a crispy yuan tea.
Oh yes. Hold on. Head, oh head of dead. Tell me where the treasure lies. Like I speak with dead.
Okay. I need to look up the spell Speak with Dead real quick. Semblance of life and intelligence to a corpse of yours within range. Allowing it to answer the questions you pose. Must have a mouth and can't be undead. Fails with the corpse. Okay, yep. You can ask the corpse 5 questions. Knows only what it knew in life. Under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer.
No, it's not.
If you are hostile to it or it recognises you as an enemy. Like, I don't know, part of the party that burned it to death.
That's
Doesn't
a
mean
tough
I can.
place to start negotiations.
It's a tough place to start, but we'll see where we go.
While negotiations are happening, what's down these stairs?
Those are stairs up.
Oh, fine.
Okay, so through a hidden wall. Yep, where you are there.
Mm-hmm.
You can punch through into the next chamber.
That I absolutely will do. Punchy, punchy.
But let me just brief Tal real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Through a hidden entrance to the chamber to the west, there lies coins and buried sarcophagi.
Are there any traps?
Guardians protect the treasure.
Is there a way to disable them?
Defeat.
It's alright, I can send my fire elemental and artificial mind ahead.
That sounds like a good idea. You've been most helpful. Is there anything that I can do for you now that you are dead?
Bring me back to life?
Question 5. Will you become my minion if I do?
Now that's a minion that would owe you.
Oh, yeah.
Got to be better than death.
Done. Go back down while Bal is bashing through the door. Sew the head back onto the correct body. The correct body. And put the whole thing in the bag of holding.
Oh no. The body bag of holding.
Yep. Gotta need.
That bag should not be used for that purpose as often as it is.
Darling,
Tal, of course it does.
I use this for
Very
all
much should.
kinds of
This
corpse and body transportation, and it's
It has
so-
opened up the philosophical question that if you speak to dead with something that doesn't have a mouth, will it have a mouth if you cut one post-mortem?
Yes.
Hate that.
I'm smashing through this wall.
I am waiting for the smashing.
Okay.
behind this pillar.
You smash.
Where are you guys?
You should be able to head in now.
in the same chamber Imrith is in, on the left-hand side.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see those.
Oh, I can see all, yeah.
I cannot head inside.
No, I thought I removed the dynamic lighting there.
Is anyone low on
Wait,
hit points?
did? Interesting that you can't move any further then.
I'm moving away chunks of it, but not. There we go. Whatever that was.
I just had to. I think it was because you were on the dynamic lighting when I moved it, so it didn't register it as disappearing. Okay. So, Bal,
Yes.
what you see in front of you is a sandstone wall, which makes a right angle, and lots of gold coins piled up against it.
Well.
And as you approach,
Yeah.
The record, the fire elemental is following this.
oh, okay.
I would if I could control it, Ryan.
Sorry. I don't remember how I did it with Peckish, and because I can't
It's fine.
find the thing, so it's easier to just do that.
Do you want me to stop moving, or?
Yes, please.
Okay. That doesn't look like a lot of gold for an ancient dragon.
Funny that.
I know robbed her once before.
We rob her? I thought we just robbed her children.
Well, I think her children would.
I think
Oh,
this
they
is
will.
a fake. I think this is a fake gold bar. Yes.
So we're going to want to roll initiative.
Okay.
It is 10:30, by the way.
Good point. Well, I mean, with you guys, this probably shouldn't take long. Right, so Tal got 12.
Yep.
Bal got 22. Sam got 19, and Al got 16.
Yeah.
The air elementals got 25.
Air elementals.
So, as you enter the room, so as you approach, gold coins are swept up into 4 whirlwinds. And they are all going to converge on Bal.
Good luck. Do I know what language air elementals speak?
Auron, probably.
Hmm.
Okay, so all of them get to you.
Your boss is dead. You don't have to do this.
And they are making... Ooh, hang on. So, yeah, these swirling vortexes have picked up a load of coins, so they do extra damage.
Lovely.
So can I have 4 strength saving throws, please, Bal?
Sure.
God, what's that going to be?
Not great, actually. Interesting.
All of them pass.
Oh, okay. But yeah, with a plus 11 to my saving throw, they are some bad rolls. 4 and 6.
Okay, so... from the 4 of them, you take a grand total of... I need the calculator. ...164 points of damage.
Holy God. Okay.
Ow.
Do I halve that?
You stopped raging because of the fight, right?
Yes, I did. Otherwise, I would have had advantage. 164, yeah?
164 And that's bludgeoning damage, all of it.
Do they not roll to hit then?
That was your 4 strength saves. Oh, sorry, because you passed all of them, you get to half all of that. To 82. 82 bludgeoning damage.
Originally, we watch these coins try to turn Bal into paste, and we go, "Oh, that looks bad, darlings."
Tal, you're getting flashbacks to your trick with the knives.
Oh yes, that's.
So yes, Bal, that's 82
That's
points of damage. Because
Well,
you passed
I'm
on the strength saves.
very glad I did, because that would have brought me down to 12 HP otherwise.
That still wouldn't have taken you out!
No.
Remember, my health was
It's doubled.
doubled from when I was.
Of course it was. Of course it was. It's now Bal's turn.
Well, I won't make that mistake again. I will rage.
Uh-huh.
Let's now. Let's just attack. Oh, that's the wrong button. Let's attack the top left one.
Okay.
Well, my dragon slaying clubs with a nail in it served me well. Reckless, obviously, because they're flanking me. So 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So 27, 30 in total. No, 17. 18 in total. Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, ignore the numbers on the right now because these
Yes.
are not dragons.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, next
18
attack.
in total. 19 to hit
Hits.
for 16 damage.
Are you still tripling the dice?
That's a good point. You're still a giant for the next 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah,
that's
4d10.
another four d10s incoming. Incoming. Plus 14.
Okay, Sam's turn. Assuming there's nothing else Bal's doing. No, he raised his bonus, so yeah. Sam's turn.
If a fire elemental and an air elemental came together in beautiful harmony,
Do I still have magma shield,
Would
by
that-
the way?
That lasts 10 minutes, so no.
am I in risk of causing a fire tornado if I put my fire elemental inside of the other?
Is it hot enough to melt gold?
Will I make the situation worse by doing so?
Only one way to find out.
You know what? Given what we've accomplished today, why not? I'll cast Dissonant Whispers. Unfortunately, the fire elemental comes after me.
Okay, yep.
I'll cast Dissonant Whispers on this edge one.
Okay.
So that is a.
Is that the one that Bal's already attacked, or was the Bal going for the top left?
Top left one
Okay,
was the
cool.
one I attacked.
Oh, I'll do that one.
Okay, so Dissonant
that
Whispers needs a whiz save.
We saved.
15. That's not enough for Sam.
No.
Oh. 9 and must move as far away as it can from me, incurring an opportunity.
Attack of opportunity, Bal.
No. This is the one that Bao had hit already.
That one.
So
Oh,
top left.
right. Sorry.
So yeah, I will attack of opportunity at 29.
That hits, which is that's
So
23.
23, 26 in total. And it's
okay. Yep.
And the fire elemental will go inside the nearest one. Because why not? So it takes 1. Well, can I damage it with fire?
It doesn't appear to be immune.
That's nice.
5 fire damage, then it attacks twice. 19 to hit and 12 to hit.
The 19 hits. The 12 does not.
12 fire damage. And it's on fire.
Okay. Bal, take 5 fire damage.
half that to 2.
Half that to 2. Algernon's turn.
Bottom 2, charisma saves, please.
Oh, you know, these things are really great at them. They're not. Well, that's a 3.
Yep.
Oh, and that's a natural 20, 18.
God, one of them makes it. This one here is banished. Question:
Yeah,
do
gone.
the coins drop out?
Yes.
Because it's not wearing them, I suppose.
Let's go for that marker. Cannot be seen behind Bal, but that one's banished. That's
Yeah, cool.
C. Okay, Tal's turn.
Right. I am going to place my hand over my quiver and watch as the arrows just leap into my hand as I cast Swift Quiver. And I'm going to fire 3 arrows at the one that didn't get banished. This one.
Okay.
Actually, the one that Bal beat the shit out of. I think is the first one.
That thing is on its last legs.
Yeah. So this will be a sharpshooter shot. So -5 from this.
Okay.
19 to hit.
That hits.
That's
It's
24
dead.
points of damage.
Nice.
And then
The coins drop clatter to the ground as the air dissipates.
And then the next one.
So is this the one that's kind of on fire, or the one that wasn't banished?
The one that's kind of on fire, yeah. Nope. 14. 9 to hit.
Nope.
Last shot. Wow. It started out so well. Okay. That's my action, and I'm gonna go here.
Okay, Air Elemental's turn. That one's dead. Oh, I failed to do the rolls, so see how many of them get back the whirlwind. One of them. Can you guess which one?
The banished one?
Yep. So instead, they are going to make some slam attacks. First slam attack, the fiery one is going to try and slam the fire elemental.
In that case, Sentinel.
Yeah.
Okay. make the attack.
Ah.
Hang on. You can't because you've already done a sentinel attack this before this turn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it has come back round to me. Apologies. Sorry. Retract that.
Okay, so it's a 16 to hit the fire elemental. Dealing 13 bludgeoning damage plus plus a further 21 points of bludgeoning damage. Second slam attack against the fire elemental. Natural 20. Okay, so that is 29. Uh, 35 points of bludgeoning damage on the crit. Next, this one is going to attack Bal with the slam attack.
Okay.
That's a 17 to hit.
That misses. Did it roll with advantage?
No, however, that's even worse. So the next attack, worse still, and there we go, a natural 2. So both of those attacks miss despite the advantage. The one that's banished, does it get to make a charisma save at the end of its turn?
I don't think so. I will double check.
I didn't get to make any save after I was initially banished.
No, it's what I have to keep concentrating on it though.
Fair enough. Okay, it's Bal's turn.
Okay, so is that one banished?
Nope.
That one's banished.
That one's banished. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to attack the one the fire elemental's attacking, I guess.
Sure thing. You do sort of have flanking with that.
Okay. So I'll just attack without 26.
That hits.
And then so that's 29, 32 damage.
32 damage. Okay. Next attack.
Okay. 19 to hit.
Hits.
And 20, 31, 34.
Okay, that one is looking very fucked up. Oh, should that one have taken fire damage at the start of its turn?
Yes.
How much fire damage should it have taken?
1.
Not quite then. Okay, now it's Sam's turn.
I will do parallel processing and summon them right there. Sure that's there. No, this map is smaller than I thought. Far. And then the fire elements will attack.
Okay. Make the attack.
15 and 14.
15 hits, 14 does not.
11 damage.
Okay, the coins fall out of the air, partially slagged, as the elemental dissipates. Does it have a second attack?
No, that was the 14 and the 15.
Oh, okay, cool. Algernon's turn.
Well, I've got to keep concentrating on the other, so I'm going to cast a 3rd level magic missile at
The one that you can still see.
Yes.
Okay, roll damage.
Okay, so that is 3rd level, so 5 missiles. 17 points of force damage.
Very good. Tal's turn.
It's the only one left, so 3 arrows straight into it. Let's just do regular shots. 1, 2,
Well, the 24 hits,
2.
the 16 hits, and the 26 hits.
Okay, so I can add 5d6 to one of them. That's bad. I can only get sneak attack on the first one, so 19, 20, 32, 40, no, 30, no, 46, 57.
57.
Yep, and 3 shots just rain from Tal. Lightning, like.
A Gatling Talon.
Pretty much. That's it.
Okay, now it's the Air Elemental's turn. One of them is still banished. The other one is going to attack Bal again. Oh, should have rolled the d6 to see if it got the whirlwind back. It did! Can I have his strength saving throw, please, Bal? Oh!
30.
Oh no!
That'll do. That'll do.
So 13 bludgeoning damage. Half that to 6.
Half that to 3, because I'm raging.
Yes. But also 4d8 plus 2.
Is that from the coins in it?
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
14, half that to 7, half that to 3.
Boop.
How many did you take the first time, Bill?
It got halved down to 8. No, it didn't.
You
Oh,
weren't
yeah, 'cause I made
you weren't raging, but you did make the save.
So it was about 82, I think.
6 is nicer than 82. That's a
It
good
is
one.
a lot nicer. It's a lot more sustainable.
Mm.
Yeah, I did have a mild panic after that first attack. I was like, oh,
That was all 4 of them doing their big ability together.
Anyway,
Yeah. But I was like, is this a classic moment of pride cometh before the fall?
Well, now it's Bal's turn, so I think something's about to fall.
So the one that's not banished, I'm gonna rage because I just don't care anymore. 29 to hit.
You mean
20.
yeah, it's dead.
Cool.
Excellent.
It had 16 hit points.
Lovely.
I'll continue concentrating for the minute so the air elemental stays on the air elemental plane of air.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
He gets to go back home.
Yeah.
You've done him a favour.
Unlike the others.
Yes.
Oh, I shouldn't have. I gave him a chance, to be fair.
They were
I
not
don't-
intelligent creatures.
No.
I also don't know if they understood common, so, you know.
They didn't.
So, does this look... Is this... What sort of... Because this doesn't look like a huge pile of gold for an ancient dragon. I feel there's more gold elsewhere.
Okay, there was 2,500 gold pieces swirling inside each of those air elementals.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
So
I'll type in Discord.
that's 10,000 gold pieces together from all of those.
Okay. Okay. And what have we got in the actual
No,
pile?
that was the entire pile.
Oh, 10,000. The problem is my view of money's been warped now. So is that a lot for an ancient dragon? That doesn't seem like a lot.
The snake dude. What did the snake dude say?
He said it was over here, but he also said there was. He said before he died, he said it was buried.
What was buried?
Oh, yes.
I can help with that. Where do you want me to dig?
Well, we're not sure yet. What's up here is...
Oh, where did I see Imrith doing the thing with the invisible thing?
Probably about there.
Here, summon Big B's hand
Okay.
and start scooping sand out.
Okay, you scoop sand out.
Yeah.
And then presumably just go...
Yeah, I'm just going to sort of go through it because it's incorporeal, but it can grab. So I'll use Big B's grasping hand to try and grab things.
Okay. Yeah, as you're going... Yeah, big handfuls of sand. And then you hear something go... Dunk. But, you know, you can't see anything there.
I can't see anything there.
Yeah.
I have see invisibility up.
Good point. There's a sarcophagus there.
Fuck yeah. I've got a minute left on Big B's. I've got a minute at Big B's hand, so I'll just dig around in case there's more.
Can I assist? Because they said several sarcophagi.
Okay, can everyone please roll me a D100?
1.
91.
Oh! Two.
Okay, Sam finds another.
Yeah.
It takes you... Okay, it takes you an hour digging around the cavern to be able to find it. So you've got 2 sarcophagi now. The first sarcophagi,
Okay.
presumably you're opening it.
Check for traps, Tal.
Yeah, I cast Deck Magic first.
Okay, it is not registering as magical, despite the fact that it's invisible. You're not getting anything from it.
That's odd. I cast Dispel Magic on it.
Okay, the spell that was on the sarcophagus fades. The sarcophagus is suddenly visible, and you did get a ping of some kind of magic being broken, but it's no longer there anymore. It's now a completely mundane sarcophagus.
Right, and now I will use. I will check for traps.
Okay, give me an investigate check.
Sure.
No traps. This is the least trapped sarcophagus ever.
I'm gonna spend.
Shall I
I'm
open
try and
it?
spend an hour attuning to Zephyros's staff, so I'll be off at one side.
Yes, I think it's fine, Val. Go ahead.
Okay, I will open the first sarcophagus.
Okay, can
Guy.
each of you roll me a D100?
I'll use that 91 roll.
Well, no, that was to find the damn thing. So, 43. There is a javelin in there with a sort of a lightning motif to it. Looks very similar to one that Bal already has.
The gods saw fit to grace me with a spare.
That's yours. Toss that one to Val.
Oh, cheers.
There is 54. There is a longsword. You've got to take magic up still, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
It's magical.
Ooh, magic longsword.
Identify.
There is a magical shield. It's a +1 shield.
Nice.
The sword is a sword of vengeance. And there is a little brooch in there as well. A brooch of shielding.
Ooh, lovely.
I'm presuming that Sam is just going to go identify, identify, identify. So that's the 4 of them there. Cool, that's sarcophagus 1. Sarcophagus 2.
After dispel magic, Tal's check for traps. I'll open the second one as well. So
You doing that both again?
I'm happy to. I'm going to wait for Tal to say that there's no traps, regardless of whether there is or not.
I'll check in.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. And
19.
and a dispel magic.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you find no traps.
It's all bells.
Okay, so the 3 of you who are still here, roll D100s, please.
44.
38.
238, huh? Okay. Ooh, okay. Tal. Oh, wait, no. I'm looking at the wrong one. 44. Huh. There is a great axe in there. A giant Slayer great axe.
Ha!
Much like the one that Bal already has.
Lovely.
That's useful.
Well, I mean, he has to give the other one back.
Yeah, true enough.
There you go.
There's another giant Slayer great axe in there.
Useful.
And 2 daggers of venom.
Lovely.
Do I need to roll as well?
Nope. There are only 3 items in that one.
Okay. Handy.
Now, you can spend another hour searching for more.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to spend an hour attuned to Zephyros's staff. Then I'm going to cast Conjure Earth Elemental, which can burrow and scoop and lift things for me.
Okay, so the rest of you can just take a short rest if you want.
Is that okay?
You can all
Yes.
you can all take a short rest while you attune to the staff. Then you summon an Earth Elemental and you scoop out 4 more sarcophagi.
Oh, nice.
Okay, 3rd sarcophagus. You're doing the same again.
Yeah.
Dispel magic, then investigate.
Yeah, I'm not.
Taking any chances.
Yeah. So,
Yep.
Just wait to see what Tal gets on investigate.
Oh, yeah. Investigate.
Investigate.
15.
You see no traps.
36.
Got
some help.
You see no traps on the sarcophagi. You do have you have heard of this the spell that would have possibly made these invisible and undetectable. It's the sequester spell.
Ooh.
Which would be why I
Rowan
have
was
to.
looking for that.
Yeah.
Cool.
The entire reason for having him looking for it was to try and get you researching it beforehand so that you'd know it when you saw it.
Fair enough. Didn't work. Sorry.
No, it didn't.
A bit shit.
You were supposed to be looking. You were supposed to try and find out more about the sequester spell.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3rd sarcophagus. Okay, Mike didn't get to roll last time, so we'll allow him to roll again. And let's say, because it was Al's Earth Elemental, Joe. Joe and Mike
D100?
each roll a D100, please.
Oh man,
31.
2.
2 and 31. Wait, which table I'm looking at? Okay. Huh.
Yes.
Okay, I want all 3 of you to roll me a D100, please.
All 3.
Sorry, all
Three.
four of us. All 4 of you.
Let's roll a what?
D100.
D100.
On top of what I've already rolled.
7.
Yes. On top of what you've already rolled. Okay. There is a +3 heavy crossbow in there.
Nice.
Damn. Okay.
Yep. Anything else?
And then, so that was the thing for Mike. 31. A rod of security.
Oh, another. Excellent.
Most secure people in the world.
Could you put a rod of security in a rod of security?
I feel like that's the splody thing.
That's just
Yeah.
asking for explosion.
Yeah.
Okay, the 4th sarcophagus. You open it up, and there is a hammer in there.
Is it the Hammer of Thunderbolts I saw?
It's the hammer of thunderbolts you saw.
Yep. Excellent.
And it rests on a bed of 900 platinum pieces.
Ooh, money.
I should have gotten you to dispel magic and investigate on that one. Mark it off and assume you succeeded. Next one. Dispel magic and investigate again?
I can dispel magic from the staff now, so I'll do that with staff and mage.
Cool.
Okay.
Saves me a spell slot.
Yeah, it does not look trapped. Inside it, there is a bowl made from the skull of a gold dragon wormling, worth 25 gold pieces. There are 20 500 GP gemstones inside the bowl. Piled around the bowl are several more items. A mithril helm sculpted to look like the head of a blue dragon, worth 250 gold pieces. A gold dragon comb set with red garnets for eyes, worth 750 gold pieces. An eye patch with a mock eye of blue sapphire and moonstone affixed to it, worth 2,500 gold pieces. And a jade dragon chessboard with matching playing pieces carved to resemble metallic and chrome dragons, worth 7,500 gold pieces for the entire set. Sixth and final sarcophagus.
Dispel magic.
Dispel magic. Okay.
And investigate.
Investigate.
22.
No traps. Bal, you open it.
Yep.
Okay. A rotted, bandage-clad arm shoots out and grabs you by the throat.
Nope. Plane shift.
Plane shifting yourselves?
No, the enemy.
Okay. What does he need to do?
I make a melee spell attack against it.
A melee spell attack. Okay.
Yeah, so for me that is a plus 11.
Okay, roll to hit.
I shall. Oh, my roll 20's gone. 21.
Okay, the mummy lord is banished. Or sorry, it's plane shifted.
Excellent. I choose the elemental plane of fire. No, absolutely not.
What?
I feel you've just saved me from a massive evil, and yet So, was there a mummy lord in there? Did you say?
Yes, it is, however, still going to use his rotting fist on Bal.
That's fine.
26 to hit.
It also
Yep.
needs to make a saving throw.
Hey, what?
It's a
Sorry?
double thing. So he has to make an attack roll, and it makes a saving throw. This one, because of its nature, is
Sure, okay.
Yeah.
Charisma save, sorry.
this is a weird spell that has both.
That's reasonable, though.
Given its I end you. Goodbye.
Okay, Bal, 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Am I poisoned or diseased or something?
17 necrotic damage. That was a god-awful roll on 6d6. Could I also have a constitution saving throw?
Yes. Is it poisonous?
No.
18.
You are fine. You do not get cursed with mummy rot.
Yeah, that's bad, especially for dwarves.
So he makes a charisma saving throw, is that right?
Charisma save, yes, please.
20.
Pass.
Oh, he's not gone. Fuck. Do we still have the fire elemental?
How long does the fire elemental remain for?
1 hour.
Then it's
Oh, so
gone.
it's gone.
I have just realised that it is 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Should we start with the Mummy Lord fight next week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Cool.
We'll start with rolling initiative. I hope you all had fun taking down Eamrith.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Even being buried under rubble, I still managed to whack her once for 40 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everyone has some. Most people have gotten some nice loot from this so far.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the shield plus 1 at 1. Right.
Okay.
I'm off.
Okay, we'll go
Bye,
next
guys.
Monday.
All
Yeah,
right.
next Monday.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.